When you step foot on Westchester University's campus, you get it. This is it.
Episode of Nerdbauchery. This is Shadowdale. All right, we are on a season 2 here. This is the good team. If you saw us last week, again, we had just started on that first episode. They were in the tavern. There was that, give you a quick recap. There was a huge storm that happened and everything else. And during that storm, some of their goods were destroyed and they had to make their way to the town of Arabelle. And inside the tavern, while they were there, another storm is raging outside. A young woman came inside glowing with blue light with a pendant. And then she collapsed to the ground and they had to bring her upstairs while she was resting in bed and she stayed unconscious. So the party is now outside trying to explore the city and see all the damage because during the storm, this mythological storm, I mean, it was like totally unnatural. There was tornadoes, hail, torrential rain, everything. So the party has now left. And while they were out, a priest had run by and saying they were not receiving, some of the spells from their deities as they were praying. They were not getting their spells, this young priest. And they heard during a conversation that he was having with his, master that a star that fell from the sky had hit the temple. And, it looks like it might have been destroyed. So now they decide they want to go to the temple and, see what happened there. And they are now on their way there. And that's what they're basically going to start walking in the streets. But let me start and say a few things. I want to thank our supporters, our Patreon supporters, our subscribers, our viewers. And we want to give a really huge shout out to Reaper Miniatures for supporting us, as well as Troll Lord Games and Stat Trackers. And also, we've recently partnered up with D&D Created Table Designs. And if you're watching this on Facebook, then, you're in their group, then you obviously know how awesome they are. There's a lot of groups out there, and I've checked out a lot of groups. I do a lot of builds, and I'm always looking for inspiration because, to be honest, I'm not the best at, having like out-of-the-box ideas. And when I discovered that D&D Created Table Design site, it was really it was like a breath of fresh air, because so many sites, they start up, there might be a few picks, a few this, but then people just drop off or they stop, going or whatever the case. And, you don't see a post for months at a time. But that place has grown by leaps and bounds. I can remember it was only like 1,000 members and now it's like up to 17,000. But the numbers aren't what's important anyway about that site. What's really cool about that page is just the inspiration. Like for one of my builds, I was just talking to the group a little while ago. I mentioned to Eric, who is actually Bale in here, plays the blue elf, or excuse me, the blue tiefling. And I was saying that, but one build, if you checked out our game we had with Stefan Bocconi, it was that we had you know, the fire kind of in the houses and the fire and everything, and you know, it looked like it was glowing and flickering. And I got that actual idea from that page because someone else was doing the same thing. And I was like, well, darn it, you know, if I do some ruins, then I can go ahead and put the fire in there and make it look like it's alive, take some night shot, well, not alive, but, you know, on fire, and take some night shots, and it will look really cool. So yeah, I highly suggest anyone who's never checked out that page, if you are into terrain building, into Dungeons and Dragons, or if you just want to talk to people about RPGs with a really cool community of people that are actually engaged and are on there talking and actually doing things, then yeah, you should definitely check them out. I mean, obviously, I go there almost every day. You'll see tons of my posts up there all the time. So I'm not just saying this because it's like, oh yeah, you know, we just met these guys and they decided they want to partner up with us. So now I'm going to talk great about them. Yes, I'm talking great about them. There's no doubt about that. But it's easy to do that because they really are an awesome page. So yeah, go check them out. And hopefully some of y'all are watching. Hopefully Todd's out there watching too. My name is Tony. Again, I am the DM for Nerdbauchery here, or at least these games. We also have other games as well. And this is, again, Season 2 for this homebrew / module that we've done here. It's actually the Shadowdale module, but there's going to be a lot of add-ons because we do personal side quests and all sorts of other things for these players. So it's going to be going in a whole bunch of different directions, but the core will still be that classic 2E module, Shadowdale. These originally was, again, a 2E modules, now converted over to level to 5E. All the characters started at level 5. This whole map was created out of Dwarven Forge, and that's another, just like D&D creative table designs, I'm really, really hard up on Dwarven Forge as well. I just love them. Obviously, that's, you can see by the table and my builds, and if you go to that to the page, you'll see all that I do up there. So you can see how much Dwarven Forge I'm really into. And they're a great product because they last. You know, you can take this stuff, like, for example, like I have this piece right here. I could take this and just, look. I can't break this thing. I throw it on the ground. Dude, I can give this to my 5-year-old son and he could just jam away with it and you never have to worry. So that's probably the best thing about Dwarven Forge. They're modular, but also these pieces are going to last. You know, you're going to buy these things and you're going to be playing with them 20, 30, 40 years from now. Chances are you'll be long gone and the Dwarven Forge will still be running around being played with. We also have other games on Friday. Next Friday at 6 p.m. is going to be the Evil Team, because we do bi-weekly good and bi-weekly evil. So you'll have the Evil Team. They're still on Season 1, The Doom of Daggerdale, so you can see how they'll handle that. And then at Sundays, bi-weekly Sundays, we have Pandemonium with DM Raven. He plays on the Evil Team, and that's really cool because he actually created a world of hell on VTT, Roll20, virtual tabletop. And in this world, the people are actually trying to get out of hell. So just that premise is really interesting. You know, it's like they already lost and now they're trying to get out. So that's pretty cool. And then at Mondays at 7, every Monday, we do Nerdbauchery and friends play co-op RPGs and games. I think now we just finished up Baldur's Gate 3, well, as far as you can get in it. And now we're going to be playing Pulsar, which seems like a really cool kind of like space type cooperative RPG where you just go around and each person kind of has like their own spot in space or on the ship. Like one person's engineering, security, weapons, pilot, captain, and you have to work together to do all these missions. And it looks really cool. I checked it out and I'm really excited about playing that. So I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves in just a minute here. And let's just go over there. And we will start with, is Miko. Miko, are you here?
Hi. You put me on the spot here. Hi, I'm Miku, and I play Silhouette, a mysterious ninja, Way of the Shadows monk. Sorry about that.
Who also really, really likes chicken. All right. Then we have Exile. Exile, are you muted? You might be muted.
I was in fact muted. My bad.
I do it all the time.
I'm going to be playing Luca Thero, the fighter barbarian cross class, former human.
All right. And then we have Paul.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Mako Lighter. I am the great gentleman's adventurer. I'm here to support the party and make the world a better place.
There you go. All right. Then we have, I don't know if Eric got back yet. Eric was having a little problem with his computer. So hopefully he'll be back. But he plays Bale Blueblood, which is a tiefling. I believe it's a warlock, if I'm not mistaken. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Then we have Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I play Duncan Scoop, human fighter.
All right. And then last but definitely not least, Andreaja.
Hey guys, I'm Spaced. I play Sparrow in Air Ganassi swashbuckler rogue fighter.
All right. And we got some new minis in the mail from Hero Forge for Space there. So you'll see her mini out there now is the blue mini. All right. So where we left off again last week, the party was on their way to go to the temple. That's what they wanted to go explore. And the temple's across the city. So they've got a little bit of a trek to get there in this town. They're kind of, just kind of new upon or kind of just newbies in town here. So I'm going to let them start off and just do that where they are on the street walking. And I'll let them take it away from the RP. And when they're ready, they'll let me know. Go for it, guys.
So how'd y'all sleep last night?
Well, I guess I wouldn't say I slept very well. I mean, I was super drunk. And like my memory is escaping me just a little bit. So what are we doing?
Whatever you do, don't ask Sparrow about breakfast. Oh, wait. Did I say that out loud? Damn it.
Breakfast. Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, my God. You know what? I totally forgot. You sold Bernie. Thank you for that.
I did not sell Bernie.
So where's Bernie?
I sold Wilbur.
What? No. I'm pretty sure we named our pig Bernie. I wouldn't know. We've been on the road for it's a long ass time.
Now, you don't have to worry then. I did not sell Bernie.
So why are you not telling me about breakfast? What's going on with that?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
It was delicious.
All right.
Over there. Oh, I see smoke. I trundle a little bit faster away from Sparrow. And I point.
Why are you running from me?
No reason. Ah, my goodness. Look at the wreckage. Look at the holy mess. Oh, dear.
Well, last I heard, we were headed towards a temple that a falling star had crashed upon.
Indeed.
And something's bound to be interesting there. I mean, you just can't hear about a falling star falling on a temple and it not be cool, interesting, significant, dangerous. I don't know, Luca, what do you think's going to be there when we get there?
Hopefully something interesting, but not the kind that leads to something dangerous.
You don't think so? What about you, Silhouette?
I'm just holding onto chicken and I just stare at you, but don't really say anything.
Okay. Well, actually, I could use your all's help. I've, in all of this quiet time that we've had in between adventuring, I've been trying to come up with a new song, and I need your help. Can you help me with this song I've been working on?
I immediately walk away.
It'll be great.
I will be happy to be an audience.
Great. Well, I need participation, actually. So when I ask you all, say again?
Participation?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I ask you guys a question, I need you to answer, no, we haven't. Sound easy? Sounds good?
Oh, I just have to say something. I don't have to.
That's it. I'll say
good.
Whenever I ask you a question, just say no, we haven't.
Money not to sing.
Oh, you don't need to sing. No, that's fine. It's fine. You can if you want to. So, all right, let's give this a try.
Repeat it again. What are we supposed to say?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. Got it.
Right. All right, let's try this. Have you ever seen Bale Blue Blood in a fight?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Have you ever seen our darling Blue Blood in a fight?
No, we
No,
haven't.
we haven't.
Well, he'd rather talk as true till his face is truly blue. Have you ever seen Bale Blue Blood in a fight?
No,
No,
we
we
haven't.
haven't.
There we go. Great. Have you ever seen Sir Duncan in a fight?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Have you ever seen Sir Coop the Brave in a fight?
No, we haven't.
When there's danger in the cards, Scoop will scoop when it gets hard. Have you ever seen Scoop Duncan in a fight?
No, we haven't.
Have you ever seen Luke Farrow in a fight?
No, we haven't.
Not yet.
Have you ever seen the Luke of Farrow in a fight?
No,
No,
we
we
haven't.
If the danger is too high, don't go Luca for this guy. Have you ever seen Brave Luca in a fight?
No, we haven't.
Have you ever seen our Sparrow in a fight?
No, we haven't.
Have you ever seen the lovely Sparrow in a fight?
No, we haven't.
When she's too grievously pressed, she'll up and fly right out the nest. Have you ever seen Bold Sparrow in a fight?
No, we
No,
haven't.
we haven't.
Have you ever seen Silhouette in a fight?
Who?
It's too hard to say her full name in a song.
No, we haven't.
All helpful, all in all, as a shadow on the wall. Silhouette, seen you have heard her in a fight.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh, have you ever seen Dear Mako in a fight?
No, we haven't.
Have
Only
you
a
seen
wit.
the Mako Liar in a fight?
No, we haven't.
It's too risky righting wrongs. Best to stick to singing silly songs. So you'll not see blokes like Mako in a fight.
No, we haven't.
Hey! Great song,
You
right?
could have just said that you didn't want to fight.
This temple. When will we get there?
Are we at the temple yet?
All right. Are y'all okay? So are y'all ready to kind of keep moving on here?
Yes.
Okay. So is that everybody ready to move on then? I assume it's a party as a whole. Great song, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. So as the party, as you're moving down the street and everything, as you continue to walk along the streets of the city, you're hearing the sights and the sound, you're seeing all the damage and surveying it. There's still a little bit of smoke you can smell from the fires that have persisted through the town, through the night. But of course, with the torrential rain, it put those out, but you have that smell of ash and soot is in the air as you walk around. And as you begin to turn one corner, you hear a bunch of, like a commotion, and you can see like a gathering of people in the distance. And as you approach, you're hearing people say things like, "Oh, it was a shame. What happened? What happened to him? Oh, looks strange. Must be some kind of magic that happened to that one. Oh, yes, I don't know. Oh." And then you see the guard, step back, no, step back. And as you get there, you see that there's the body of a wizard or a merchant is on the ground. Not a wizard, it's it looks like a merchant, because you could see some of his pouches and everything else, and the way he's dressed in the typical merchant garb. But on him, he has there's scales on his hands, and he's horribly burned and contorted, with pieces of flesh, just blackened and still kind of falling off with the wind. And he has a scorpion-like sting that seems to have grown after death. And step back, and you're hearing whispers in the crowd, that he must have been using, maybe one of them crystal balls. You see the pieces all shattered around him. Oh, ill fortune. Yes, ill fortune carries those. Anyone using those, ill fortune from the Dragon Reach area and beyond. Get back now, get back. And the citizens, they begin to step back a little, and, there's just this body, right there. sitting there in the center with all the pieces of crystal around it and the guards and everything else all looking. What do y'all want to do? You're seeing this body and you're getting closer to it, and the guards are seeing as you get in closer. What do you want? So be careful now, be careful. An accident's happened here. Magical accident. As we know, magic's been wrong. Perhaps you should move on about your way.
As we approach this scene, the smile that was on Luca's face from Mako's song just fades away very quickly.
All right, so what, did you say you're not smiling?
Not anymore.
All right. What can I stay back, citizen? Watch yourself, citizen. There's been an accident here, some form of mutation. From some kind of ball, a scrying crystal or something. Most be ill fortune. We suggest you move on and carry about your business here, and unless you have something of value to say or you're interested here. What can we do?
Can I investigate the body? Or just investigate and see what I can find or figure out?
Before you even do that, because the guards are starting to say, hold on. Don't get too close. Could be very dangerous. But as you're saying that, a well-dressed man comes up to you. It's like, excuse me? Hello? Excuse me? I see that you look like you're interested in what happened here. Is that so? My name here is Luron Kabar. How do you do? I'm a fine seller of crystals and a purveyor of goods. As you can see, something happened. What is your name?
I'm Sparrow. Nice to meet you. You're
Luron. Luron. It's a strange name, but don't worry, my goods are not. You have companions here? Is that so?
Yes. This is Mako. This is Silhouette and Luca and Scoop and Belle.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Can you tell us what's going on here? What's going on?
Oh, I don't know exactly what happened, but I can tell you I do know who that man was. Urabor Thendo. He was actually found, like this in the street. He's actually a competitor of mine, to be honest, but he did not deserve a fate such as this. I don't know what's happening, but it seems as if the crystal, the scrying crystal that maybe he purchased or something, I don't know what happened, but it's definitely something happened and it exploded because you can see all the crystals. Now, I don't know if it's perhaps that magic, as we know, has gone crazy ever since this storm, but I need to find out what's happening or my business is going to go down the tubes. No one's going to buy from me if they think all my crystals are like this. I need this found out. And what I want to know is, would you and your group be willing to help me with this? I will pay handsomely if you could find out what caused this death of this man, and if the crystals or these scrying crystals are behind it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we can do that for you.
Perhaps you should talk it over with your friends first. I wouldn't want to have you commit to anything without knowing absolutely sure. After all, this could be a dangerous job. Look at this man. He has a scorpion tail for the love of the thunder.
Cool.
I don't want to be turned into that.
I mean, it's kind of cool. I like it.
Oh, cool? What is this word cool?
Oh, I forgot you're old.
I'm not opposed to helping this man. But...
Neither am I. Anybody have any objections to helping this guy? This old man?
I do not know if the god will let us investigate.
For our assistance?
What was that?
Yeah, say that one more time.
Sorry, did he say how much he was offering for our assistance?
He said he would pay handsomely, so not really sure.
Well, handsomeness is in the eye of the beholder.
I have one request.
That's true.
I have one request. We leave Chicken with him if we take this job.
Huh.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I can leave Lava too. Oh, okay, Silhouette, you're really smart.
And Mako,
Unlike me.
if you're concerned about a generous reward, Might I remind you, this man sells magical items. Things that usually fetch a rather high price.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Friend Mako, I ask a boon of you before we undertake to assist this merchant.
Anything, my friend.
Could you perchance detect magic upon the corpse?
I can. If we have some time, I could cast it as a ritual, which I would prefer.
Are you sure you'd want to perform your ridiculous ceremonies in this crowded of a place?
Especially
I could go
considering
around
what has happened the last few times we tried to use magic.
The reason I'm asking is because I'm just curious to see whether or not any of the residual magic remains and we can use it to trace.
So what about the abnormalities magic?
The abnormalities, well, they're apparent in the entire city. We were on our way to a temple to investigate a falling star, after all. It's just a suggestion.
Okay, I'll go around the corner and begin casting ritual detect magic. Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's go down the list and I'll see what everybody wants to do. Mako is casting detect magic. Scoop, what do you want to do?
I will approach the guards and I'll say, I'd like to take a look at the gentleman, if you please. I tilt my head back and square my shoulders, and I look down and close it.
Hold on a second, sir. Do you have business here with this party?
I might.
Okay, sir. What business? Who has asked you to investigate this, sir? The other guard's kind of like standing, looking.
I investigate on my own reconnaissance, sir. I'm a noble. This is a poor citizen.
Excuse me. Before you could do that, Lauren comes up. I think him and his party are going to be working for me now. Don't worry. Hold on. And he goes up to the guard, and the guard kind of like, what is this, Lauren? You have no business here. Hold on. Let's just talk about this. And you see them kind of like talk, and you can't really hear what's going on. And then you see kind of like, Lauren put his hand into the guard's hand, and the guard looks down at his hand and cups his hand, kind of like nods his head, and they begin to like walk the other, kind of like back up from you. Feel free. Lauren has said, has definitely decided that you are helping him, and we think that you'll be fine. Come in here and take a look after all. And the guards kind of like back away, and they let you in, and you have to come take a look at the body.
I shrug. And, all right, he wanted to do that. Fair enough. Pretty sure I could have intimidated my way past them, but nonetheless, I approach, kneel down, and take a closer look at the body.
Okay.
And, that's investigation.
Right. Yep. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Any advantages on this, or just normal?
Just normal investigation.
Okay. Done. Oh wow!
I did say I wanted to. I also said I wanted to investigate.
All right, we'll do both y'all. Well, Scoop didn't. I don't think he investigated much. So let's have also spaces going. Oh,
yeah.
All right. So you go over there. You and Scoop go over to look at the body, to investigate it, and you're pushing around. And Scoop, for whatever reason, he's not able to deduce much. Maybe this whole magic thing is kind of a little bit beyond him. It's a little bit more than just a normal death and everything else. He can tell that. But, you're able to really pick up that something here has happened. As you investigate the shards, and you're looking at it, you can tell that it was an actual explosion. This wasn't acid or anything like that. This was a direct explosion of whatever this crystal was. And as you begin to put it all together, you see it's not just a crystal shard that must have exploded, but an actual crystal ball. Like, again, a scrying crystal, but a whole ball itself. So whoever had this, whoever's selling it in town, maybe they're not even aware of what they're selling, but it's this, you put that together, you're able to tell that. And as you look at the tail, you see again, and you see that this scorpion-like tail, not only does it have the tail itself, but the stinger is actually seems real and actual functioning as part of the body now. It has, you begin to take a look, and roll me a nature check real quick. All right, you look at the tail. You're not able to deduce if the tail is actually poisoned or not. You know, you can see the stinger, but you know, you really can't tell enough. It's just very confusing to you when you look at the tail, so you can't tell if it's actual contains poison or something within the tail, but it does look like a scorpion's tail. And you are able to tell that the crystals look like maybe because of the scratching, maybe they could have come from, again, not too far. Maybe like you were hearing in the crowd, the Dragon Reach area, and there's only a few places or only one place in this town that might sell something like that.
Okay. I will then let the rest of the group know. I'll give it to Shadowdale Blue. I'm kind of hearing in the crowd that only one place sells this type of crystal. Like the whole crystal literally exploded. So I don't think that the person that is selling this knows what they're selling.
Well, that's about as big of a clue as we can get.
Yeah. Well, I guess we got to find this place and warn them.
So I'll ask around, where is a location where we can get this crystal?
Who are you going to ask?
I guess random like people, whoever's like random townspeople.
Well, you got Lauren.
Or
still.
Lauren. Oh, I was just about to say Lauren. I could ask him.
Yes. Sparrow, you need me? Yeah.
Yes, Lauren. I just investigated this crystal and like who sells crystals like this? Because they're like, I don't think they really know that their crystals are exploding like this.
Lauren kind of takes out his pipe and he packs a little bit of pipe weed into it and takes a little, smoke, and he's like, so I know exactly where this came from. The only person that sells crystals like this in this town is Gazundel. He's a vendor of magical components and apparatus. He's actually a sketchy individual, if you ask me, but who's to say? He's the only person that I know of. But be careful, he's a paranoid man. He thinks everyone's out to get him.
Well, can you lead us in the direction of his shop?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You'll need to. So he begins to give you directions, and tells you, go left, go right, blah, 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 take all the way down. So it's a little bit of a journey to the Hentel's, Gazundel's magical supply shop, as you're being told here. So and Bale is not back yet, is he?
He is.
Oh, he is? Bale
He is, but there's also someone I don't know in the call.
Yes, man.
Oh, that's JC. It's okay. He listens to everything.
Okay.
All right, so Bale is back. That's good. All right, Bale, can you hear me?
Sure can.
Awesome. All right, so
Thinking about you.
So you've got this body. The guards begin, now you see like a few other guards come in. They begin to push the crowd back and they begin to, push up, pick up the body, and they're covering it up with the sheet and everything else. And then they lift it and put it on what their version of a stretcher is. And, Lauron's looking at you. Did you get any clues? Were you able to deduce anything?
Well, the pretty obvious one. That shard exploded. Only one place to get it in town. So that's a clue we're going to follow up on.
All right. And also, Mako had been casting Detect Magic. And when his Detect Magic finally goes off after a few minutes while you were talking to the guards and everything else, it is very strong. It is everywhere, like around the crystal, the pieces, each one of the pieces of the crystal, it's all magical. Even the guy's body has a little bit of aura of magic, like something's been cast on him.
So, transmutation, I presume?
Who's to know? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me. Okay. Yes, you can tell that some form of transmutation might have occurred to begin to transform his body, like you see with the scales and the stinger. But it's very powerful magic. You can definitely tell that.
Any other?
And hold on though. I just remembered. We got to do you cast a spell. So technically. We got to get the magic chart out. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
47.
37?
47.
47, okay. All right. All of a sudden, you cast your spell and you get this knowledge and you're happy, like, okay, good, everything seemed okay. But then at that moment, all of a sudden you're turned upside down and you begin to float 3 feet above the air and you're just dangling as you recognize this as reverse gravity has now taken effect, and it's like in a spear around you and you can't even you're just floating around in the air right now. This is what your party is seeing.
I would like to rush over and grab him in case he starts to float away.
All right, give me an acrobatics to see if you can rush over and grab him as he's floating around in the bubble.
7.
7. All right, you go to jump for him, but the bubble, as you hit the spear, it kind of like boom, and you kind of just bounce off your hand a little bit. And he doesn't go floating any higher, but he just keeps going kind of like down the street and everything else. And he's heading down. It was enough force that he's going down this, looks like a dead end as you're approaching it. And his bubble is just floating down there.
You still have your tarp?
I do.
I'll grab one and you grab the other and let's net him like a butterfly.
Right. I'll pull it out of my pack real quick. This tent is seeing a lot of use.
He's either showing off or he's having the same problems I was.
Yeah, I think casting spells in this magical storm or after effect is just don't cast spells right now.
Oh, it's fine. Just somebody grab me.
You're floating away. Bye.
Are we able to get him with the tarp?
Yeah, we're not going to even do a roll for that. We're going to say that because it was, pretty easy, you saw where he was and everything else, you're able to actually grab him with the tarp and, pull him down in this kind of like in a dead-end alleyway. He finally floated all the way down there. And, as you approach, as you finally get him and everything else, it ends and the reverse gravity, and Mako falls to the ground with a thud.
I would hope that the tarp caught him so he didn't hit his head.
Yeah, we'll say it did. He doesn't hit his head, but it wasn't the most pleasurable experience. And plus, the town watching him float down the street, people were just looking like, with all the crazy things that have been happening with the storm and everything else, this was just one more crazy thing that seemed to be happening. Seeing this, bard floating down with his instrument, just floating down the street.
All right. Hey, I meant to do that.
Pretty well, Luca.
I feel like I missed
Are you fine?
a big opportunity to just sing a song about the world being turned upside down.
Transmutation magic, definitely. I also tried to look at our employer. Was it Lenorm?
Luron.
Luron, that's right. Were there any magical auras on Luron as I was floating by him?
You saw that there was a magical aura, and that kind of on his, like in his, near his pocket area, like you could see something glowing, but that was about it.
In his pockets?
What has he got in his pockets?
What was the outline shaped like?
Round, small and round.
Like crystal ball small or ring small?
Like marble small.
Marble. Okay.
All right. So you've now floated down the street into this dead end area. And that comes down, and this area looks, you can tell this was already a slummy area, but the house has really got trashed in here. You could tell there's a fire, and there must have been a lot of damage in here from the night before. And we're going to get JC to, if he's back here, to do that cam in just a second.
What was the school of magic on the little bead in his pocket? Evocation, maybe?
No. It would have to be enchantment.
Enchantment?
Yeah, enchantment. Let me see what everybody else, and let's see what everybody else wants to do right now, too. All right, so Mako's floated down the street. He did his, detect magic, and you found out there obviously there's something in his pocket, and everybody here is now chased after you. As y'all catch up with Mako, is there anything anyone wants to do, like to say or do with Mako? Silhouette, do you want to do anything?
Is our employer guy still there, the Loran guy?
Well, everybody, unless you stayed back with him, everybody was chasing Mako as he was floating away, unless you stayed back. Did you choose to stay back with him?
Yes.
All right. So you see them float away, and you're talking to Loran, or you see Loran. What do you want to do with Loran before you go chasing the party?
I'm gonna hold Chicken and go and basically go over to him without saying anything and just stare him straight in the eyes, and then with my I kind of hold Chicken with one hand and pull out my sickle and kind of make a really scary looking face as I hand Chicken. If something happens to this chicken, and I leave the chicken next to him as I turn around and then run after the group.
What am I supposed to do? You with the chicken, your friends are following a floating bard. What am I supposed to do? I will make sure no harm comes to the chicken, but what happens if it has an accident? Will I still be held responsible? He looks at you kind of nervously as he's gripping his neck because he can see that, you're very intimidating and look tough. And he's kind of like, I don't want any problems.
What's the matter, chicken?
So he kind of just takes the chicken and he's like, well, all right then. And looks at it. It starts, in his arms and lets out a little piece of chicken poop. And he kind of pulls his foot away from the poop real quick and kind of looks at you. At first he looks kind of agitated, but then he's like, great, good. Come back when you found some information. Kind of warily looks at the chicken. So, what do you want to follow after your party now, Silhouette, or what do you want to do? Oh, is she muted?
Oh, I'm gonna give him one last stare. I don't know if you want me to do an intimidation, but I'm gonna.
You go. You know what? We can do an intimidation if you're gonna do another hard stare. The first one, he was already kind of nervous. Go ahead and give me one to see if you're really gonna put the fear of God into him, or Lathander. Woo! All right, with your last stare.
Nice.
He rolled a perfect 20. All right, with your last stare, you really turn around because you love this chicken. So with this stare, he can see the cold stare of the grave in your eyes, and you see this guy. He begins to pee on himself a little bit. Please, I swear, no harm will come to the chicken. I'll even build it his own house, his own coop. And he begins he takes like food out of his pocket. This was going to be for me. Here. He's like, and he's quickly just shoving food, into the chicken's mouth, looking at you as the little bit of urine runs down his leg, and you see a puddle form by his right leg on his shoe, near his shoe.
So yeah, after that, I'm just gonna then run after the party.
All right. Is there anybody else that was up there with Loran that had stayed with Loran?
I was up there with Lauren, and I'm gonna, before I chase off after Silhouette, I'm just gonna say nothing better happen to that chicken. I'm just saying. I
swear, nothing will happen to the chicken.
And then I'm gonna hand him my kitten, and I'm gonna look at him too. She's gonna kill you for both of us.
Wait, I can't take care of all these animals.
Yes, you can. Listen,
I'm a merchant.
We'll find you the information you're looking for. All you have to do is watch our animals.
Fine, I'll watch animals, but it's going to cost you a little bit of what I was going to give you for the job.
You know what? I'll take my cat back, and I'll leave.
All right, so that changed your mind quick, but I still have this damn chicken.
And that's not my problem. Listen, if you hurt her chicken, she's gonna. I don't know what she's gonna do, but I don't want that to happen to you.
Shut up, you! All right, fine.
Then I'm gonna walk behind Silhouette, and I'm gonna be like, girl, I don't know why you left your chicken with him. He like, make up some like outrageous like rumor.
Chicken rumor.
Yeah, chicken rumor, and then I want to see if she's gonna go back and stare at him again.
All right. So you're now walking down there. Sparrow and Silhouette are running towards the party to catch up with them real quick, because they weren't running, as they weren't because he was floating, so you can catch up with them kind of easily. So is there anybody else that was up there with Lauron that wanted to interact with Lauron now that he's peed himself and has to watch a chicken? No. Okay. Duncan, Scoop, do you want you're with the party? Hello? Did we lose Scoop?
Yeah, I'm working with Luca to capture and pull Mako down. I guess he's already on the ground now.
Yeah, okay. So everybody's there. I just want to make sure everybody's with the party. Okay. So as y'all get into this dead end, and let me move the camera for you here. Do this first. Y'all can do a little RPing now that you caught up with Mako while I move the camera.
I had intended to ask the guard if this sort of incidents were widespread. Considering how often it happens whenever magic is used, I'd assume so.
It was fine. A little inconvenient, but manageable.
Just to say you didn't just get lucky.
I mean, Bale over there fell into a pit. That wasn't too fun.
Was not. I'm starting to think that you're not as special as you originally thought. Magic is magic, and we're all suffering the effects of whatever this is.
We'll see. We'll see. But also, we ended up with a pretty powerful heal as well. When we cast the spell around, what's her name? Unconscious lady.
Tony, don't do that. Tony, don't.
I remember that.
Ooh.
There we are.
I think we got a hot mic.
I mean, we saw Tony's face, so it was kind of hot.
Underneath the skirt.
It's like this is a live game where people's computers overheat multiple times.
Anywho, so Bale, what do you think is going to be at this temple when we finally get there? Falling Star. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm hoping that whatever this was that fell on the church is not just a random meteor, but something that's going to give us a clue, something that's coming down from somewhere to do some damage. Fragments, essence, some magic.
And maybe an artifact or an angel or I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think a star fell out of the sky and destroyed the building.
Oh, that's no fun.
Big rock, maybe.
A big rock? Maybe.
I feel like if the rock was too big, it would have done more damage to the city.
I feel like this magical surge is so unnatural.
I find it curious that the star targeted a temple.
Well, why do you find it curious? What do you
What
think
makes you
happened?
think it was targeted?
Perhaps it was something divine falling from the heavens, and it needed somewhere it believed would be holy and safe.
Or something evil trying to destroy whatever goodness the temple represented.
I'm very much trying to stay positive.
And what do you think,
saw a
Silhouette?
man who was half transformed into a scorpion creature. I'm not looking forward to devils in a church.
So that whole scorpion thing, I hope that's not a part of wild magic. That would be awkward.
Speaking of magic, when you did cast detect magic, like, did you see anything?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry if you didn't hear. So there was strong transmutation magic on the Scorpion Man.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. But there was a small enchantment bead on what was his name?
Lauren.
Our
Yeah.
employer. Enchantment. Mind magic. Very unnerving. I employ some myself, and the things you can do with it, if not properly moral and upstanding of character, is frankly terrifying.
Isn't enchantment also for protection? Correct me if I am wrong. I'm not as well versed in this as you are.
You're thinking of abjuration.
So enchantment is not protection.
Enchantment is nearly pure mind magic.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, it is a magic.
Sometimes the ends justify the means, Mako.
I will definitely need some of you to explain these different schools to me at some point. Especially considering how big of a role they seem to play right now.
What's more important? What are you going to do when magic fails you? We find ourselves in a difficult situation.
Well, that's why I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you take care of that for me.
And just exactly tell us how we're supposed to do that for you.
Well, you have like a pointy thing, wield it in an arm, and pointy end goes into other person. Simple, you get it. No problem.
The pointy end goes into the other man?
Correct. I have confidence that each one of you will manage it.
And what will you do?
Well, I have this magnificent instrument. I will cheer you on from behind.
So you're some sort of like cheerleader.
Yeah, sure.
Well, in Mako's defense, those little inspiring speeches seem to be helping quite a bit. He's quick-witted with the limericks, and he does have the occasional luck with his magic spells. So,
well,
Speaking
I cannot
of which,
disagree.
Mako, I found a small problem with your song earlier. You said you'd never been in a fight, but I've seen you take a fair number of Battle of Wits quite seriously.
Sometimes an artist takes liberty with his or her subject matter. I'm no different.
Alrighty. I'm back if y'all want to keep RPing or y'all ready to move on.
Tony?
Yes.
So, now that Bale has this information from Mako about the transmutation and the enchantment with the dead guy and the other gentleman, can I ponder it with either arcane skill or investigation, or have we kind of gleaned all we can right now?
I would say you've gleaned all you can about Luron and what he has on him and everything else at this point. That would be my thought.
Then we're just moving on, I think.
Yeah, you've sucked all the information out of Luron the merchant. Plus, you forced him to take care of a chicken. So, life is rough.
I think we also forced him to buy a new pair of pants.
Yes, yeah.
He's given us information. He says that we should check out the magical shop of Guran, I believe he said.
His name was, hold on.
Jindo. Or unless I'm mispronouncing it, Gajundo.
His name was Gazundo. It was Gazundo. Gazundo.
He says that he is the proprietor of these crystal scrying balls, so maybe we should talk to him and see why it magically exploded or just randomly exploded in the middle of town.
Or at the very least, we should warn him that his wares are likely to explode.
Which place is closest, Tony? The ruins or that shop?
The shop is actually closest. But right now, y'all are on that dead end because you just got Mako because he floated down the dead end road there.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Is the shop like on the way, or is it further?
It's further. I mean, you're on your way there. You're making your way, but it's far. It's near the temple, so it's a kind of across the town of Arabelle. So you got a little while to walk there.
Well, let's be off.
So as you come, as you're in this dead end, and Mako goes down, and everybody catches up, and everybody's kind of, catching up with Mako and seeing him fall down and all that. Someone comes from around the corner, a burly-looking gentleman. Well, hello there. You look lost. Do you need help with some directions there?
No, I have a good job. Oh.
And behind him comes another gentleman you see, standing next to them. This place is dirty. You realize the dead end you come down, it is bad now that you've had to take a chance to look at it. There's no pretty much housing. All the houses are destroyed. You've got sewage on the it is dirty. The walls are crumbling. You can see this is obviously already a slummy part of town. And you realize now you're in a bad spot. And he's like, so you don't need directions? Well, that's good, me love. You see, the thing is, though, I'm kind of in a little bit of a spot myself. I was wondering maybe if you could spare me and me friends a few gold pieces so we could get on our way and have a happy little time. What do you say? After all, my horse I got a horse around the corner and I need to buy some hay for him. Do you think you could give me some of that gold? Your pockets look awfully heavy. Perhaps we could help you lighten that load. And then you see, around you, from behind you, there's two more come from, they're standing right here, and they come out. And then you see a guy come out on the balcony ahead of, behind you, or right next to you. So now, all these guys are now surrounding you. You see, that's just me and my friends there. And we really, really would appreciate that donation to help us and get me horse some hay. What do you say? That's
I'll tell you what I say. It reminds me of a limerick. You ever seen Bale in a fight?
I immediately take out both of my rapiers and I look to Belle and I smirk. Looks like we're gonna have fun.
Is it that time already?
It is.
Will sigh and pull out his shield and just say, if what you're after is gold, in these trying times you really would be better off begging than trying to ambush people.
Sorry, I can't see the entire out of character. I can't see the entire battle map on the Twitch feed, the bottom.
We could pull that, zoom out a little bit, JC. They want to see more of the map. They want to see everything. I think he zoomed in.
I can only see the top section.
Yeah, he zoomed in a little bit. I think.
I was gonna zoom out.
So he's gonna zoom out. Then you'll be able to see it a little more. But right now, yeah, basically at almost the map right there, it's tight, so you could do it.
Okay. So, saying that the bottom part of the map is blocked by the feed, by Nerdbauchery and 5 followers, the live section. I can share a screen and show you if you like.
No, he's gonna zoom out, so you'll get a better view of the map if that's what you need. We'll go ahead and zoom out. Just a second. So yeah, JC, could you get on that while we're just doing this? So yeah. So as you say that, oh, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. You've got plenty of gold. You could have donated us. But now, well. And he kind of looks at his teeth, and you see as he smiles, they're kind of rotted. And the other guy, we're gonna get that gold anyway, and no one's ever gonna know what happened to you. You just made the mistake of your lives. You'll be begging to give me that gold by the time it's over. Boys, get him!
All right, wait here. What's your name? Talkie Boy. You're obviously the spokesperson for this band of robbing tourists or whatever the heck you are.
He has it.
Band of idiots.
You give me your money. That's all you need to know. That's me name. You've already
let me tell you something. You see this whip on my hip?
Did you just rhyme?
I did, but it's an accident.
I don't care what I see. With all I know, within a few minutes, you and all your companions will be dead. You should have just given the money. You're gonna die over that gold. And by the end, we'll strip your corpses and throw them in the river.
You're going to listen to me before we get with our little rigmarole here. This whip, it's speaking to me right now. I can feel it vibrating on my hip. It wants your blood. You don't want me to draw this whip, believe me. You'll regret it. I'm done talking.
Are you? I'm about to say, if you're trying to intimidate, we'll do an intimidation roll. If you're trying to intimidate,
I'll go ahead and roll.
Okay, go ahead and do me an intimidation roll to see if your whip, saying the bloody whip, is going to scare him.
All right.
And then I'll go down the list and ask anybody else, because I know Space said she wanted to say something too here.
All right, here we go. Intimidation coming.
Make it good, because he's confident.
Did it come up?
No, I did not see it. What did you get? Just tell me.
It's here we go.
No. You must be. You think I'm scared to your little rope on your hip? You wanna fucking go? Then let's go. Come on. Come on.
Language.
Just a side note, I can see the whole thing now. We're good.
Okay, he said he can see the whole thing now. Thank you, JC. Really quick, I'm gonna go down as he's talking smack and everything. You want to go? Then let's fucking go! And Silhouette, do you want to say anything or do anything while this is happening?
I was gonna use an action, so I don't know if that starts or if you want to go with someone else first.
What did you say? You broke up there. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna use an action, so I don't know if you want to give someone else a chance first.
Okay, we'll go down. We'll come back then. Luca, you said something. So is there anything else you want to do, or are you just ready to, take these guys to the cleaners, or them take you to the cleaners?
Okay. Look around. I count 5 of you, 6 of us. Perhaps you would need about 2 gold each to have you living comfortably for a few days. I'm more than willing to part with it if it would save you the embarrassment of being beaten.
Well, we got a smart little one here. This lad knows. Well, hold on. And he looks over at his boys. You know what? After all the rest, we'll just take it. We could just do that off your corpse. What you think of that idea? For you and your loudmouth friends.
I tried to be civil. Just want you to remember that.
Well, you got other people saying they want their blood. So
the whip wants the blood.
The whip wants the blood. All right. So you're ready to go. Mako, anything you want to do?
I start the somatic components for a minor illusion spell.
All right. So you're starting that. Bale, what do you want to do? Oh, that's right. You talk stuff. They got your whip. That's right. You're ready to kill. Duncan.
You're muted.
Is this time for smack talk?
if you can either smack talk or beg for your life, whatever one you want to do, or beg and maybe they'll leave you alone. But of course, the rest of your party has talked mad smack and threatened to kill them. So,
draw my sword, and I say, "Filthy peasant scum! You have mistaken me, sir, for some moving little twit. Do I look like the kind of child that will take cock to ass, looking over my shoulder, begging? Sir, may I have another? No, you are mistaken. You will disperse, you will leave, you will back off, or you will be having your next meal of pudding and spuds on account of not having any fucking teeth. Come on in if you think you're hard enough, you little bastard."
Yeah, you think you're a funny one? We got a comedian here, boys. Let's see how many jokes you have when you ain't got no teeth. All right.
and I will burn one of my superiority dice while I'm intimidated.
Oh, you're gonna try to intimidate him? Go for it. Intimidating the leader.
Normal roll. And
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm using my superiority dice.
You got it, man. I'm pretty sure that 23 is gonna get it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Pretty
it's
sure.
23 plus.
Yeah, I mean, even with the plus. All right, so you do that, and the leader, you can tell he doesn't he's like, well, I'm not. I don't care what you say. We'll get what we want. Isn't that right, boys? We're not scared.
What? You're gonna run! Run!
Wait. And he kind of like backs into the thing. So now he's gonna have disadvantage attacks, obviously on you. He's scared shitless because you've intimidated him. So he is backing up and a little bit nervous now of Scoop with his intimidating stance. And now, Sparrow, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah.
Scoop has now, you've seen the guy, he's kind of shaking that, doing the whole yeah, well, you go get him, guys. Get that one.
As soon as Scoop does that, I'm gonna look to the rest of the party, or the rest of my team, and I'm gonna say, no more time for talking, and I'm just gonna run and attack the guy.
All right. And remember, people, this is a DM, not a DM hint, but just a reminder, you've got verticality. Don't forget that in this build. So, just
can I, as Sparrow says that, can I also
That's right. You had your action, right? Yeah. So go ahead there, Silhouette.
So as Sparrow says that, I'm gonna be like, exactly what I was thinking, and then I'm going to use my 2 key points.
Oh, she just went out. I don't hear her anymore.
What did you hear up to?
I said two Kai points or key points.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use up my 2 key points and cast darkness on the guy on the balcony, at his crossbow, if possible.
Okay, and as you do that, let's everybody roll for their initiative. And I'll get everybody in here. Alright, so space is 23.
I'm not sure why I got a 2.14 for initiative, or 5.14.
It's the dexterity modifier.
Okay.
So this way, if there's a tie, that fixes the tie.
Okay, I go on 5 then.
A cutter is 17. All right. Scoop is 5. Exile 16. Mako's 15. Just putting this stuff in here, stream. Give me a second. This is the fun. Entering everybody's initiative. All right. Mako right there. And then finally, Silhouette is 19. Okay. All right, here is the order. It is Sparrow, then Silhouette, then the Thug, then Bale Blue Blood, then another Thug, then Luca, then Mako, then 2 more Thugs, then Duncan, then another Thug, and finally, last to go is the Thug leader. So lucky for you. He's the last to go. All right, so Sparrow, you are up. And, you got these greasy guys looking at you.
Oh, you're so gonna regret that. And I'm gonna who am I closest to? The thug leader or just one of the regular thugs?
The thug leader is on the balcony. He's up
Is
there
that-
with, yeah, he's up there on the balcony, encased now in darkness. So I'll walk over here because I can't really. So here's the thug leader.
Okay.
Here is you.
Okay.
Here's Bale. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Luca. This is you right here in the middle. That's your
Yes.
blue one. Okay. That's you. That's Mako. That's Duncan. And that's Silhouette. Then you got one here, another thug here, two here, one here on the upper level of a wrecked house, and then one here encased in darkness, right here on the balcony.
So the one that's behind me, I will use my first attack. My attack. I'm gonna attack with my rapier.
Okay, so you're gonna go towards the guy on the ground here, right here.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So that's within your movement points, and you can move through other people's space. That's fine. All right. So you are there now on that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
I have. I rolled an 18.
Okay. Pretty sure that hits. Oh, yep, that definitely hits. How much damage did you do? Ooh.
18. 18. No, I'm sorry, 10.
Yeah, because you don't have sneak right
Because
now.
I don't have sneak attack.
Yep.
But I will use my bonus action to attack with my second rapier because I
Okay.
have the 2-weapon fighting style.
All right, so go ahead and do that.
19. That's 6 piercing.
Woo! So, all right, so you've done a total of 16 damage.
Yes, and that is the end of my turn.
All right, so let me take off that 16. Give me 1 second there. All right, so as you go with your dual rapier attack, you come in there and you just turn instantly around and you go. The thug, they're overconfident. They're used to getting their way, and you can tell that. And you come with the rapier, and the first poke goes right into his shoulder, and the second one goes into his thigh as you see the trickle of blood begin to run out of his leather armor. You're dead! Get her! Get her! And, he's pissed, but he's ready to fight, and he's got there. So now it is Silhouette's turn.
I'm gonna go up and assist Sparrow. I'm still gonna be kind of concentrating on my darkness spell, but I'm just gonna run right up next to Sparrow and probably attack the one next to her.
Okay, so you're just gonna go turn around and go for this one right here. All right. Go ahead, roll up your attack. What did you get?
That is a 1.
Yeah, that misses. So you go over with your sickle and you come down and you're watching, Sparrow's dancing around, doing her moves, swirling and flourishing and getting her attacks in on our thug. And you come in to help her, to offer some support. And as you come down with your side, these thugs are quick. They're used to fighting. And he dances out of the way as the tip of your side clicks into a rock and chips a piece off, and a little spark is created. He looks at you. Got to be faster if you want to catch me. You almost got it. You almost got it. So
I can attack one more time, so I'm just gonna stare at him and kind of do an upswing, and I'll try again.
Okay. I can't remember. Why can you attack again? Just remind me.
Because I have two
There you go.
attacks.
There you
yeah.
go. That's right, because you're level 5. That's right. Okay.
That is a 10.
That misses too. So both
Not
these
doing good today.
Yeah. your monk skills, you know, but hey, monks can run up walls, so remember that. So you come, you know, with your sickles in here, and the first one that crashed down and hit the floor and created that spark, and a little bit of the rock chipped off, and the next one comes down, and the smoke, you know, it's still smoky from the fires that were burning from the night before a little bit, and you know, a little bit of smoke gets in here just enough where the ash, and you're not able to focus, and it causes you to just do the wrong attack or wrong angle with your left arm, and that one swings wide, and the thug is able to pull his center of his mass back, and it just goes wide and completely misses that thug.
I'll just stare at them angrily for now.
You're the slowest monk I've ever seen. You're spending your go's gonna be fun. And now it is Thug 4's turn. So he is going to be Thug 4. Just so let's put some numbers on everybody so everybody's aware. This is the Thug leader. This is Thug 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Thug 4, he sees Luca right in front. Take that at it. He's gonna go for Luca. I'll get the fighter. After the fighter, clear out the weak ones, and then we can spend all that gold. And he makes his first attack on Luca. And he gets 2 attacks, the thug here. Multi-attack here. So first one is a mace. Ooh, that does not do anything. That is a miss. And next he tries again. And probably I think that might hit. Does the 17 hit you, Luca?
No, just deflect it with my shield.
All right. So he comes by with his mace. I'm gonna bash you. And he starts, hitting the way. The first attack you deflect, but the second one he's coming on even heavier. But you hold it up and stand fast. Dink, dink, dink. It's almost like Captain America in Endgame. You know, you're just standing up, fighting against Thanos, which is an awesome scene. All right.
Yes.
So now that Thug 4, he completely misses with both of his attacks. And now it is Bale Blueblood. As you're watching this happen, you know, your party's being ambushed and robbed right here in Arabelle. Bale, are you muted?
I think your mic's off.
I think Bale is muted.
Sometimes I move my lips and forget to talk. Can you please show me where I am and where that thug leader is?
Sure can. Bale Blueblood, you are right here. The blue tiefling, or reddish kind of blue tiefling. And the leader is right up here in darkness on the balcony.
How far away is that?
It is about 5, 10, 15, but you got to be elevated. He's about 30 feet in the air because he's on that balcony.
Does he have a ranged weapon?
What?
Does he have a ranged weapon?
Yes. Well, you can't see it now, but you remember you got a sight of him before he went into darkness, and you did see that he was carrying what appeared to be. Give me an investigation roll to see if you really knew it real quick. I'll just makes it more fair.
Cool.
Because that darkness prevents you from seeing what's up there now. Oh, there you got it. All right, so yeah, you definitely noticed before the darkness went up with your hugely investigation roll there that he was carrying a heavy crossbow.
All right.
And you can see on the backs of some of the other thugs as well that they have heavy crossbows. You can see that as well, and their mace.
All right. He's going to draw his buckler shield and torment. He casts a spell, Thunder Smite, so his whip will kind of have a bit of a vibrating, ominous kind of vibration to it, and he casts invisibility.
All right, so you cast invisibility on yourself?
Yes, and then I'm going to use my full movement to try and find a way to get up to him.
Okay.
Which would be 30.
Yeah, so you're trying to get up to the guy on the balcony.
Yes.
Okay. You can see that by space there is a ladder, but at the top of that ladder you can see one of the thugs. So he's positioned himself right at the top of that ladder. I'll point it out so you can see it.
That's fine.
You can see right there is the top of the ladder, and there's the thug. Another, yeah, because you're not a monk, so you can't run up walls unless you're a monk or whatever. So yeah, that's about the only way that you can see right here is that ladder. Do you want to try?
Yes, I will climb the ladder since I'm invisible.
You're gonna try climbing the ladder. He's at the top.
Yeah,
So-
that's fine.
Right. So you climb this ladder, and luckily because you were invisible, he doesn't stop you. But you are right.
Oh,
just-
wait a minute. Let's take a step back. That's a spell, so I'm not.
Oh
cast,
yeah, that's
I'm
right.
not going to cast that one. So yeah, so that changes some things. So instead, I do draw my whip. I drew down my black buckler. I could cast the thunderous smite, but I'm not. Instead, I'm using my bonus action, and I say to the thief leader, I say, "You want our treasure, but instead I give you ill omen." And I will do Hexblade's curse on him, and then I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast on him.
All right.
Okay.
So that sounds like magic, though.
And they're both my warlock powers.
Okay.
The
I guess
powers.
The powers. Gotcha. I guess we'll have to let that slide then. Powers, not spells.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do an attack roll. My Eldritch Smite. Oh. Eldritch Blast, sorry. Eldritch Blast. If I said
Blast
smite.
it up.
There you go.
The roll hasn't come through yet.
Here we go. 17 hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so he takes 3 for the curse and another 5 for the attack, and he takes 3 more because I have agonizing blast, which is just another warlock ability that extends it. So it's a total of 11 points of damage.
Okay, and you were attacking which one?
That's the thug leader. Thug leader. It's a bolt, right?
And that could get him even though he's in darkness. There's no type of because of sight. I would think that the sight.
Oh, Jesus. I apologize. Everyone watching this now. Okay, so I didn't know he's in darkness also.
That's all right.
Jesus.
You see, I'm a nice DM. I let him walk it back. Go ahead, walk it back, baby. Do it.
Okay. All right. So I won't cast invisibility. I will move up the ladder as far as I can get with 30 feet. And then I will use my whip on the guy at the top of the ladder.
All right. You're not going to... Let's see if you can get all the way up the ladder. I think
That's okay if I can't. My whip can go 10 feet, right? It's a ranged weapon or a reach weapon.
Perfect then. That works. Okay. So you're on the ladder and he sees you. They're trying to get up. They're trying to get up here. Push her down. The other one's like, push her down. Push her down. Right? So he's trying to he can't push you down. Obviously, it's not his turn. I'm not going to let him push you down right now. But he is kind of jiggling the ladder because he sees you. We're going to say that. So it's a disadvantage attack because you're first of all you're looking up, you're holding the ladder at one arm, you're in the middle of a battle, and he's jiggling the ladder as you're trying to attack him. So disadvantage on this attack. So go ahead and do that.
Okay. Coming. Disadvantage up to.
Unless the bard wants to give you inspiration to negate that disadvantage.
Nope. Only a 9 with the disadvantage.
All right. So with disadvantage, you miss with torment. There's this thing shaking you, and you go to get this whip, and torment comes out glowing red, ready to get some blood, and whoosh, and you go to snap it, and you could hear the echoing as it breaks the sound barrier from the whip, but unfortunately it just misses this, guard, or excuse me, this thug, and he just says, "What the hell was that? You trying to tickle me? I'm gonna push you off this ladder to your doom." And that's where he gets to go. I assume there's nothing else.
No,
Excuse
that's
me,
it. Sorry for taking so long.
No, it's okay. Hey, man, it happens. We're just having a good time here. This is just like sitting at the table at a hobby shop. No one's gonna be like, "No, hurry up." All right. So now it is Thug 3's turn, and as we saw, we did the numbers. So let's 3, I believe, is right. Yep, he's back there. So 3 is right here. He's gonna go after. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 3 is right here. 1, 2, 3. 3's right here. That's actually going to go after Silhouette. Excuse me. So the thug, and now because he has pack tactics, I'll put that in the thing so you can see I'm not BSing you. As long as another one's within 5 feet, and allies is within 5 feet, then he gets advantage on attacks. So he's going to come down with his mace on Silhouette. First one's definitely a miss. That one hits, and then he gets another attack as he gets multi-attack. I'll show you that as well.
Hey, Silhouette, what's your armor class?
Pretty sure it ain't 20.
It's like 14.
Okay.
All right, so here comes the next one with advantage. First one, that one missed. Second one hits again. So a total of 11 points. All right, so this thug, he comes in, "I want that money. You're gonna give me all that money. You hear me? You're gonna beg to give me all your monies." And he takes his mace, and the first mace attack, he hits your knee, and you can feel the knee. It doesn't shatter or break, but it pushes out of position, and the pain is excruciating. A sharp, agonizing pain shoots up your leg directly all the way through your body. You feel like it shoots all the way up into your heart, almost making you go unconscious with the pain. But the second attack comes in as you go to hold your leg like this, as your arm goes up. He comes in and he takes the second mace attack and hits underneath your armpit, and it literally hits one of your endorphin glands and a pressure point. And the pain is unbelievable as it causes a huge burst in one of your muscles. You don't know it just yet. It's not serious damage, but it kind of rips a little bit of the muscle fiber. So instantly you begin to see a little bit of purplish begin to form up in there from this massive hit. Look, you ready to beg yet, girl? You ready to beg? And maybe I let you go, and maybe I don't.
I made both of my con saves for when I got attacked for holding concentration, so I just stare at him silently while realizing that I'm in immense amount of pain.
All right, so that's good though. You still maintained your concentration. That's pretty good. All right, so you're still concentrating like you said, and now it is Luca's turn.
I try to warn you, and I'm going to take a swing with my fist, trying to go for non-lethal.
You want to just beat him down? They're trying to kill you.
26 to hit.
He hits.
7 bludgeoning damage.
I think. Yeah, we'll just go with that. It doesn't matter. All right, so you go to punch him with your non-lethal damage, unarmed strike. Boom, boom, boom. And this punch, do you want to describe your punch, or just one good solid one to the jaw, or is it a body shot?
A solid hit to the ribs, but he notices it doesn't feel like getting hit with a normal fist. It feels like getting hit with a solid block of bone.
Jesus! And as you hit him, he actually says, "Jesus, your fists are made of iron!"
I did try to warn you.
All right.
And yeah, no bonus action for me. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is Mako.
I guess I'll go up to Silhouette and I'll cast Cure Wounds at second level.
All right. So you get behind Silhouette.
So that'll be a total of 11 points of healing.
All right. You want to describe your spell?
Okay. I guess I'll walk up behind her, give a quick strum. Be like, with the light of Time Aura, be healed. I lay my hand on her shoulder, and golden energy suffuses her and closes her wounds.
Does that trigger any of the things?
What'd you say?
Does that trigger the magic effect?
Oh.
The cleric spell.
Did we say that heal don't do that?
Cleric
Yeah,
spell.
heals don't. It's a cleric spell. Clerics just don't. Clerics just aren't receiving high level prayer spells. That's what the priest had told you. So yeah. Ooh, you almost made me. Sometimes I forget things a lot, and so you almost made me get nervous. All right, Mako, is there anything else you want to do, buddy, or is that it?
That's all I got.
Thanks. You are useful during battle, after all.
Every so often.
Every once in a while. All right, so now is Thug 1's turn, and that is the one above Bale. So it's Tiefling. The blue thing's coming up the damn ladder. Get this fucking Tiefling and kill it. I know what to do. And what you see is he takes out. He takes out from behind him a net, and he goes to throw it over Bale. And Bale, I need you to make me an acrobatics check to see if you can jump off the ladder. Roll me an acrobatics 19 or above to get off this ladder without being hit by this net.
All right, and if I don't make this, I'm gonna use my talisman to try and make it, because I can do that for skill rolls that I miss.
Sounds good to me.
I only got a 5, so I'm not gonna bother.
All right, so the net comes down. Doesn't get Luca here. This is I'm sorry, Duncan. So as the net comes down, it is now on top. You see this huge cargo net. Here, this will hold you. And the cargo net comes down, and it's on top now of Bale, and you see it all of a sudden. Bale's now you're stuck in there, and this cargo net smells bad. You can tell it's been old and been used, but it's disgusting, just all over you. You're just encased in this cargo net. And now for your next turn, you're gonna have to try to break out of there with a strength roll to push it off, or just get this thing off, rip apart, or you can do acrobatics to kind of try to get your way out of it, like worm your way out, whatever one you want to choose to do on your next turn. All right, so that is, he just throws that, and now he gets his, I'm just going to give him one attack, because I'm going to count that. I feel as if it's fair, just my call right here, that if he used that net, that should count as an attack. So I'm not going to do the multi-attack with this thug this time. I'm just going to do one more attack with his heavy crossbow and count that net as an action. Sound fair to everybody? Sound good? Good. Okay. All right, so he does his heavy crossbow, though, and he's going to try to shoot now. Going to try to shoot Bale. Does that hit you, Bale? 15?
No.
But wait. When you're prone, I think I have advantage because you're in the net.
I believe that's only with melee attacks.
Okay.
I think if you're prone, you have disadvantage because it's harder to hit someone on the ground.
Ranged attacks give disadvantage on prone people.
Well, there you go. I was corrected DM sometimes. That happens. All right, so that's fine. He would have missed anyway. 15 misses regardless, so we don't even need to roll again anyway. So now he misses that first one. I'll get you on the next one. And now it is Thug 2's turn, and that is the one right in front of Sparrow.
What's the reload time on a heavy crossbow?
I'll be honest, I don't have it up here. It doesn't say, I don't know. offhand the reload time on a heavy crossbow. I have the range as 100, 400, one target.
Exile probably knows. Exile?
Well, I guess she'll get a sec.
I'll look it up real quick.
Oh, sorry. I thought you know already. Exile will look it up. Exile.
Yeah, it's okay, but so now we'll just go on. This one, he now has an advantage because, it's his ally is right next to him. So he goes with his mace to attack Sparrow. Yep, and he looks over at his friend that had just hit Silhouette. You broke that one. I'll break this one. And first mace attack. Oh, that's a miss. A whiff. Second mace attack. That's a hit because it has advantage. So that one, 3 points. Now the next one.
Wait, hold on a second on that.
Do we still have the temporary hit points that we got last week? Because I remember you doing that. Okay.
When did you cast that aid? If you're talking about aid or something, I don't.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. All right, so this second one definitely hits as well. So you a total of 11 points. So he comes with his mace.
Wait, hold up. So that 20 mace, who is that hitting?
That's hitting me.
Sparrow.
What's your AC?
17 when I'm holding two rapier, two weapons.
Right. On that 20, I'm gonna go ahead and use cutting words.
Yes.
The reaction, I look up at him and be like, "Everyone can see your penis."
What?
Go ahead.
Wow.
1d8 from your attack. Let's see. Do I roll?
Shamer.
He feels very ashamed right now. He's very embarrassed and ashamed.
I do have clarification on the loading property, by the way.
Okay.
In previous editions, it took a move action, but in 5th edition, it just is one attack with a crossbow per round unless you had the crossbow expert feat.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
So go ahead and subtract 4 from your 20 to give you 16.
Oh! So, you saying that about his lower nether regions obviously has a serious effect. Maybe he's trying to compensate. I don't know. We're not going to get into that kind of stream. But it definitely has an effect. And, that first mace attack, this first one hits him, but on the second one, after you say, he's like, what? Oh, wow! And he just goes like the other way, and he looks at you kind of like he's pissed, but like a sad pissed, like, why you say that about me?
And I'll go ahead and smile at him, and as an immediate action, I'll cast Healing Word on Sparrow.
I'm okay. I don't need healing.
Oh, that's right, because you have the temporary.
Yes.
Okay, disregard.
All right, so you got that, and now it is Duncan's turn.
So the second attack still hits me, right?
Yes, second attack did hit you. I thought I told you that. I'm sorry, did I not? Yeah. Well, no, the first one hit you. The second one missed. The first one, you only took 3 points of damage because he used cutting words on the second attack. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm wrong. He used it on the 20. So you take 8 points of damage. There you go.
Okay.
You should have, 1 point of temporary hit points left?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, and he hits you, this one hit your arm space. So you have a huge already, he hit you in the elbow. So it's incredible pain as you can feel like a little bit of a crack in your elbow. And
I grit my teeth at that, and but I'm still laughing at what Miko said about him.
He's overcompensating. All right, so now it's Duncan's turn.
Can you adjust the camera so I can see it sideways, or?
Can we get a sideways view of the camera, JC?
Yeah, I'm looking down the length of the alley. I'm just not sure where everything is. Oh, I see me. Perfect.
I'll put the pen.
Thank you. Perfect. That's perfect. All right, I will move 30 feet past Luca, past the guy that she's on, and go behind. That he's on, and go behind him.
Okay. And you don't. I assume you're not moving out of his threat range. You're just kind of.
I'm not disengaging from him. I'm positioning.
Well, there is another guy. You got one problem. I'm gonna let you know. You see this guy right here? If you get behind him, then this guy, because you move out of his, you have to move through his threat range, and then behind this guy,
this guy would get an attack of opportunity. If you
Which
move
guy?
right here, he will not get attack of opportunity. You will not get one here. He will not get one here. But if you try to get behind here, then yes.
So I can't flank him?
You could get on the side of him.
No, I want to go behind him. I want advantage. He can have his attack of opportunity.
Okay, no problem. Got it. I just wanted to make sure you were aware. All right, so we'll do that. I'll just do it. Probably going to miss you anyway because you're a fighter. So I'll just quickly roll this attack of opportunity to see if you actually get hit by him, which I doubt. He gets advantage on it, but does that hit? Oh no, he doesn't get advantage because. Oh yes, yeah, because you're the fighter.
My AC is 18. Where's his ally? I'm sorry, I only see him.
There's
It's
two
just
guys.
around the corner. The camera can't really see it.
There's another guy there.
That was the attack of opportunity he was talking about.
I have no idea you were talking about. I'm sorry.
This guy right here. Is the camera not picking him up? We got two cameras on the table, so sorry if you can't see everything. I thought this.
No,
would be
I
good.
see
Wearing
Lucas
urban
standing in front
camouflage.
of. I see Lucas standing in front of a person, and I'm behind that person, and I don't see anyone else in the alley.
Yeah, he's right. Ooh, I can see him now. I can get him with my pen. He's right there. Right there. He's now 10 feet away from you. A 5-foot gap once you're behind Luca. So he takes an attack of opportunity. He gets advantage because you're allies within 5 feet. All right, he missed both times because you said your AC was 18, so it doesn't matter. Because the highest I've rolled is 17. So he goes, as you run by, you see Luca's getting attacked, and as you quickly, bravely go by, and this guy quickly tries, get him! And you hear the leader, he's like, I can't see anything! Are you winning? Go get him! And as he runs by, I got him, boss! And he goes to hit your legs, but you literally just jump. You put your feet up like this, like you're squat jumping, and you jump right over his mace as it whiffs, and he actually kind of almost tumbles because he puts so much weight into the hit, and you squarely land right in the back of the other thug with you ready to get him. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay, attack of opportunity, 2 longsword swings, and I will use my superiority dice. I guess. Well, let me do the longsword swings first. Bam. I do have advantage. That's why I did this whole thing.
Okay.
Because I'm flanking him with Luca.
Yep, go for it. Man, you wasted that, man. You had a 23 and a 26. You should have saved one of those 20s for later.
Ah, well.
All right.
There's an extra +1 on the slash. My longsword is +1, but it's not calculated, so it's 12 points of damage.
No. What that is it added in the +1 already. What that +1 actually is your second roll for your crit. You only rolled a 1 on your second damage roll dice. If you hover over the numbers, you can see what they are.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. 8 + 3 = 7 + 3. Got it.
So you actually did 11 points of damage total because you got that awesome crit, but you only did a 1. You crit failed on your roll.
Then I'll take my second attack.
Okay.
Damage.
All right. Well, both of those hit. So you did a total of 16 points of damage, and that is number 5. Thug 5. Okay.
When I use a superiority dice, does it increase damage as well?
Only on certain maneuvers. And it
So
should
not a
say in the
standard
maneuver
combat hit?
description.
Go ahead, Don.
Okay, and I will use the maneuver, goading attack,
Okay.
and after I here.
Yeah. See, what does goading attack do again?
Oh no, that's a maneuvering attack. Hang on 1 sec. Wrong one. Goading attack. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's how I'm expending the superiority die. So he has to make a wisdom save to attack anyone but me.
All right, so he basically just wants to. It's all about you now. It's all about attacking you. Okay.
Yeah, he gets to save though. I mean, like it's a wisdom save involved.
All right. If he tries to go after somebody else, it's a wisdom save. Okay. Against targets other than yourself. Okay. All right. Do you want to describe your massively awesome crit and then your other attack?
Sure. First, I'm drawing his attention and turning him around. I'll hit him in the shoulder with one strike, and then follow up with a cut to the other shoulder in both arms. And then I say, "Did I get your attention?" And I yell up top, "I haven't forgotten you, gnarly mouth. Don't worry."
You bastard! I'll peel your skin and make you eat it!
Num num.
All right, so now it is about to get up for a second. It is Thug 5's turn, the one you just hit. So he is going to turn to you and do his attack, and he's not getting disadvantage on this attack from your goading, no, because he's attacking you. All right, so he's going to do his 2 attacks. There is no advantage on that because there is no ally within 5 feet because that guy's actually 10 feet away, so that does not count. Kind of like flanking, so normal roll. That's a miss, I'm pretty sure, right? 17 misses.
Yeah, I'm 18.
You're 18. Yep, so that one misses. Next roll is second attack. Okay, that one obviously hits. He comes with his mace down, and this one actually goes to your clavicle bone, and it doesn't break it, but the pain, it just hits your clavicle, makes your shoulder claps down like that. You can barely hold on to your weapon as your fingers desperately want to let go because the nerves have been shocked and the bone itself is rattling, but you find just enough strength. It's like a cold feeling as you hold on to the weapon, and the cold begins to reside in your hand from the pain, but your clavicle is now, a huge just dent, it looks like, right here on your shoulder blade, and the pain is bad. I broke my clavicle. Let me tell you, it's no joke. It's no joke.
Just taking it off the temporary hit points first. The ones I got from Mako.
Okay. That sounds good to me. All right, so next it is Thug Leader's turn. And he is going to move out of that darkness.
When I casted that, I specified that I was casting it visibly at his crossbow, which means that if he moves, then unless he drops the crossbow, it's going to keep moving with him.
Oh. Good to add that on now. I didn't know that. Okay.
I said that earlier. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me. Yes.
Not a problem. So what I'll do is, so he doesn't realize that, so he starts walking and he makes one step, and he realizes that the darkness is following with him. So then, he ditches the crossbow and throws it into the corner and begins to try to get over here. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? It's gonna be hard terrain. So the most he can make it is right here, because it's rough terrain trying to make it over there to get to the ladder. So right now the Thug Leader, I'm coming, boys! She casts a damn spell on me crossbow, but I got me mace and I'm gonna bash her. Just hold on, boys! Hold on!
And he's just kind of running down there for you. All right, and moves with it. All right, so he can't get to anybody, so that's basically his move, because because he can't see anything. Well, can he get anybody? No, he can't see from where he's at, so he can't even shoot anybody. That's it. So Thug just moved around. He can't shoot anybody, can't see anybody. And now it is... All right, and now it's Sparrow's turn.
So I'm going to look at the guy in front of me, thug number 2, and I'm gonna look at my arm where he hit me with his mace, and I'm gonna attack him again with the rapier.
All right.
You shouldn't have did that. And I did not hit, so I will use my bonus action to attack with my second rapier. 16.
That one hits.
And that's 17 damage because the sneak attack.
And you're a hitting thug.
The one right
3.
in front of me.
Number
Oh.
3. That's
Oh, is
thug
it?
3.
Okay. I thought that was 2. And that is the end of my
Oh, no,
turn.
it is 2. It is 2. I'm sorry. Because it's... No, that's... Yeah, you're 2. So you're right. It is 2. Thank you. Because I'm trying to do it from my memory now. All right. So how much did you do?
17.
Why... Are they sneak attack? I didn't think you got sneak.
Yeah, because Mako... I'm sorry, not Mako. Silhouette is within 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay.
She's right next to me, so that I would
Gotcha.
imagine that's 5 feet diagonal. I don't know if diagonals count.
Oh, well, I mean, Silhouette's right next to you too. So I mean, I thought they would have to be right next to enemy, but yeah, that's a diagonal. Because if she can attack the enemy, then yeah, I'll give you sneak attack on it. So as long as that's the way it works, because my mind messes up with old school sneak attack rules. It used to just be you had to get behind the person to backstab. So anyway, all right. So you get 17 points comes off. Let's see what happens if that. Okay, since describe it, it's down.
You'll see, Sparrow. You'll see me lift up my rapier and I just like lodge it in his throat, and then I pull it back, and I just shake off my rapier, and I turn to Silhouette. They really made a big mistake.
All right. I'm going to use some language here. It is not meant to offend anyone. This is completely 100% in character for all the women who are watching. Okay? Just had to make that disclaimer. That bitch! She killed him! Kill her! Kill her! I'll kill you, bitch! I'll kill you!
If I still have my movement, I didn't move. I would like to move behind this thug right in front of Silhouette, so that we're flanking.
All right, so you move behind the other thug. You don't get out of his threat range, so there's no attack of opportunity. You're just getting behind. Okay. So now you are behind the other thug, and that is your turn. After you've killed one, is now down and gone.
All right. Did you describe the death, like how you killed him?
Yeah, I
basically
I take my rapier and I just like lodge it in his throat, and then I yank it out.
And as you do that, like as you pull it out, it's kind of like Game of Thrones with Needle, because Needle was like a rapier, if I'm not mistaken. And you see like a spout of blood as he holds his. Oh wait a minute! If it gets too gory, let me know, guys. I don't want anybody getting upset. But a spout of blood comes out, and as he holds his threat, the blood starts coming out of his mouth and through his teeth.
And as soon as he crumples to the ground, I look to Silhouette and I say, they made a pretty bad mistake.
The other one looks, like I said, he said what he said, and I hope it didn't offend. He said, I'll kill you. We'll kill all of you. All right. And now it's Silhouette's turn.
I definitely seize the opportunity, and I'm smiling under my mask. I'm gonna immediately attack the one that's in front of me, since I have advantage with Sparrow's flanking. Yeah, that goes. Is an 11 or 22 actually, because advantage.
All right, so that definitely hits. What's your damage? It should have rolled your damage automatically. I'm surprised it didn't. It's really weird. Okay, so
Click
9.
the name of the weapon underneath it in the chat, True. There you go.
So 9.
Oh, that was 4 actually. But also I am going.
She broke up there.
I'm going to use a key point to do a stunning strike. He'll have to roll DC 13 con save or get stunned.
All right. Ha! I think I got it. 22. I
Damn.
critted.
Okay.
I got critted. All right. So you.
I'll-
Oh, go ahead.
And then I'll just do my second attack.
All right.
That's another 4. All right, so I'm pretty much just slicing and dicing at him.
Slicing and dicing. All right. So you definitely hit both times. And that 4 slashing. What's that additional? That's just 1d2 plus 1. I don't even know what that's for. I just see you got 9 points of damage here plus another 4. So that's 13 points of damage, it looks like. Because that other 4, I don't know what that represents there. I see your sickle 1. Yeah, 9 plus. Can you? What was your other? Yeah.
So I accidentally rolled the hit dice twice for the first one. So it's just 4 and 4.
Okay. Well, why was that sickle 1? You're using the sickle, right?
Yeah.
It should be that damage should already be up there. It shows a 9. Looks like that sickle is your 9 damage.
I think that's just the roll to hit. So.
Okay, yeah, you rolled. Okay, I see what you did. I see. Okay, thank you. All right, so yeah, you got a total of 8 points of damage then off that guy. All right, so you hit him, and that is Thug 3. That's what that. -8. All right, so now, do you want to describe like how you just went behind him, and what did you do?
So I would do a strike into him, and then I'd also use the butt of my weapon to just hit him in a sort of, like a pressure point of some sorts to kind of just rock his body. But unfortunately, it doesn't work. So I do stare at him angrily.
All right. So you got that, did 8 points, and now it is Thug 4's turn. So that is that guy up there. Let's see who he's going to go after. 1, 2, 3. This guy, he is going to go and try to go for... Hold on. The healer! Get the healer! The bard! Kill the bard! Don't let him heal! If you can get him, get the bard! And he goes to shoot Mako. But of course, there is no advantage because there is no ally within 5 feet of Mako, I don't believe. No. Am I mistaken? Let me see. I had to get up every time to look at the board. Let's see. Nope, no ally within 5 feet of Mako. There is a beggar. I don't know if y'all can see it. During this whole fight, there's this beggar guy, and as Mako is walking by, he goes, "Hey, buddy, you real bright light." And he just keeps on drinking as he's watching this whole fight go down. All right, so the first heavy crossbow.
We go ahead and yell out, "Don't kill the bard! Leave the bard alone!"
Get him! He's healing! Don't let him heal!
Leave him alone.
All right, so he attacks with his... He comes up with his roll here. I think that misses. 14, what's your AC?
My AC is currently 17.
Ooh, okay. So that misses. And the heavy crossbow, I think, only gets 1 attack, like y'all were saying, so I don't have to worry about another one, even though he gets multi-attack. So what he's going to do then, since he can't get another attack with his crossbow, or heavy crossbow, which I think sucks, but whatever, he's going to come up, and he's going to get right behind Scoop. Oop. Now, Scoop is flanking someone, but Scoop is also being flanked. And he's gonna just use his mace attack, as he can't do another heavy crossbow. Mako's typing something. Don't know what. Let's see what happens here. And another miss. So he tries to shoot Mako with the crossbow and misses the bard, and then tries to quickly roll up to get a cheap little crossbow or mace attack to the back. Oh, wait a minute. Had advantage because he was. That's right. Hold on. Might have got that. Let's one more mace roll. Hold on. Oh, misses again. All right, so he tries to get the mace, flanking Duncan, because Duncan's already trying to help out Luca. And the first shot whizzes right by Mako. Mako sees it coming, and he takes his head and kind of just go like that. And the arrow literally goes by his neck, but still misses and lodges into the wood siding of the house right there, the burnt down house. Then the mace strike, even though he can barely see it, Duncan just has enough, wherewithal to turn his head, and he sees out of the side vision of his eye, he can see this mace coming down, and he kind of just goes like that, and the mace goes right by him, and the guy kind of almost steps hard, because again, these guys put a lot of weight into their strikes, and he almost goes off bounds, and Duncan's able to just quickly dodge out the way. And now it is Bale Blueblood's turn.
All right. So Mako brought up something that's probably quite accurate. So some aspects of the moves that I was talking about are magical powers that warlocks get. However, the Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. So just want to clarify that. So if whenever I use it, I'm using it at risk. Anyway.
Okay. Good job, Mako.
Yeah. And so now I'm going, my question is, since using an Eldritch Blast is pretty much just pointing my arm at somebody, I can stick my arm through that net and fire from it, right?
I would say the net's large enough that you could do that. That sounds logical. But you still, I'm trying to think though, if there should be disadvantage on that Eldritch Blast. Yeah, let's still do it with disadvantage though, because you're having to push through the net and everything else. It's messing with you. Let's do it like that.
Well, since I'm already working with the wild magic aspect of it, I'm
yeah, that's true. What'd you say? Go ahead.
So I'm not going to do that. That's double risks for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use my acrobatics and try and wiggle my way out of this net.
Okay, roll a 14 or higher and you're out. Okay.
So I got a 12, but I'm going to use my talisman now.
Okay, go for it.
Today,
do it.
Add a D4 to it. So,
woo! You out. As long as you roll a 2.
Let's see. Here we go. Oh, you're kidding me.
All right. So you're down there in the net. You're pushing around. You almost get out. And the thug looks from above. Look at you squirming, little tiefling. Got you by your tail. Don't worry. I'll kill you last.
Oh, wait. Wait.
What'd you say, bud?
So Mako is adding some bits. I guess he's trying to kill me. It says disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, although that's not a skill, though. Right?
I was just posting the restrained status. So if you're affected by a net, you gain the restrained status, which is your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from bonus speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
There you go. Well, he didn't get out the net anyway, so we don't need to worry about doing another throw. So either which way, he didn't get out that net. All right. Yeah, and I do remember that another creature can help you because that was on another fight we had. All right. So now, Bale, I don't think there's anything else you can do at this point.
Yeah, I will actually.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action for the Thunderous Smite, which is a cleric spell, so no harm, no foul. And that's it.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't see anything.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose? Did we lose him?
No. So that spell, it just prepares me for whenever I can use my whip.
Okay.
I'm basically loading it, so whenever I hit with my whip, I can do extra damage.
Okay. So we're good to go then. All right.
Yep.
All right. So next is Thug 3, and that one is in front of Silhouette. So it's gonna stay on Silhouette and do a nice mace attack here. I don't believe there's any allies within 5 feet, so he will not get advantage. Probably gonna miss. I've been missing y'all all night. Another miss. Now here's the second attack. Probably another whiff. And another whiff. I have whiffed all night. All right. So Silhouette, this is just this monk. It's just moving all around.
Getting tired?
Yeah. You can see he is. Shut up, you! Shut up! And with his second attack, it's more desperate as you try to insult him, but he's very tired. He's sweating. I can't hit her. She moves like a little bee.
And you just hear Sparrow laughing behind him.
Shut up! Shut up! And now, since he whiffed, it is now Luca's turn. Luca, do you have mute on? Muted,
Yes,
I think. Okay.
Once more, I want to do a non-lethal punch on the guy in front of me.
All right.
And I have advantage, yeah?
Yes, because he's being flanked by your buddy there, Duncan. And you missed either which way, even with advantage. All right, so you go to punch, this guy, and unfortunately he sees this punch coming, this haymaker, and he kind of just takes his hand and quickly, like, it's not an expert block by no means, but it's kind of like that whole defensive block, and it kind of just hits your hand just enough where it just pushes and hits his armor, but doesn't actually hit him, just grazes and deflects off the side of the armor. Good try, but not good enough. Maybe you should have used something pointy.
This coming from the man who has yet to lay a finger on me.
You just wait. Shut up. So now it is Mako's turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my finger into the air, play a musical note, yell out "Veil of Chains," and cast Minor Illusion to basically make an illusion of a 5-foot sphere of chains constantly covering my area, just to kind of give the archers second thoughts about firing into my square. So basically, I look like I'm just covered in this sphere of protective magical chains.
That's pretty, but it's really not. It just gives the illusion of protection. Okay.
It definitely is not. Yeah, it's just an illusion.
All right. Is there a saving throw to see if my guy believes that, or if they all believe that?
If they interact with it, they get a saving throw to see through it.
All right. Gotcha. All right. So as you cast your minor illusion, you hear the what? He's got more powerful magic. Wait a minute though. That's a magic spell, isn't it?
It is.
Boom, ba, ba, ba. All right. Roll your D100.
He causes a fireball and we all perish.
Wait, 98?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Spell functions with maximum possible effects, full damage, maximum duration. Then
oh my god, it looks extra badass then.
Yeah. Roll a 1d12 for me too.
Okay.
Because this is another effects.
12.
All right. As you do this in this amazing, this powerful illusion, it seems so substantial and just glowing these chains. Also, there is a whispering voices heard murmuring your name. And a prediction is, it kind of like seems to tell you, Mako, great things will happen.
I know,
great
right?
Things for you.
Of course.
And all right, so as you hear that, but be warned, great danger lies ahead as well. And the whispering kind of trails off as you heard that. But you instantly know, again, this is probably because of what is going on, because of the magic and everything else. All right, or not magic not working. So your spell works to maximum effect, and the whispering, and he's got powerful magic, the bard. Don't shoot him. Go for somebody else. You'll never get your arrows through, boss. I don't even have me goddamn crossbow. Remember, she cut the darkness on it. It don't even matter anyway. Get down there and bash the skulls in, you idiot. All right, so. Now, anything else you wanted to do, Mako? Is that it, buddy?
That's all I got.
All right. So now is Thug 1's turn, and that's the one above, Bale. Bale's in the net. And so he sees, and he is now going to go for, he sees his buddy being attacked on both sides. Help me! They got me surrounded! So he's going to try to attack. We'll say Sparrow.
I'm more than welcome someone who can actually lay a hand on me.
Well, you are gonna get yours. We're gonna get you. You just wait. So now this thug, he goes for his first. He's gonna go for a heavy crossbow. His first attack here, trying to get Sparrow. Does a 17
just hits? It just hits.
Actually, it doesn't. Cutting words.
Is that on? I think cutting words, was that used on? I think that was the one in front of Silhouette. This one is up on the house.
That was last turn.
Oh, that's right. You can use. Okay, you're using it again. Go ahead. Yeah.
Your mother is in danger.
Me mama? Where's me mom? I miss you, mommy. And my mommy, she used to bring me hot chocolate.
So go ahead and subtract 8 from his attack.
Martha.
That misses.
And there's no save throw on cutting words. I seem to think there was, because I played with a bard who used. No?
Nope.
Okay, so we're good. So subtract the negative. Oh, it's 8. Well, damn, definitely misses then. All right. So
Very
the cutting.
about his mother.
Me mom, and as he's crying, me mother's in danger, and he accidentally pulls a crossbow bolt, and it shoots down into the floor. Fool! You hear the boss from behind. Get down there with your mace! And he goes down to get down the ladder, but I don't know if he'll be able to make it to you. He should. Yeah, he can make it. For some reason, I thought he was farther. All right, so this one is gonna get right next to the Sparrow. I'm trying to go for a mace hit here, and now it gets advantage because if it's ally. Ooh, another hit. All right, that one, unless cutting word, that's right, you can only use it once. It's like a reaction or something.
Yep.
All right, and that's not a spell, is it?
Negative.
Good. Okay.
Possibility.
It's just an insult comic. All right, so this one does hit. The first one, you said something about me, Mom. I'll make you pay for that. And this one, he comes over you, Sparrow, and now you're looking in the other direction. It's through your back, and it hits your spine right here, like right in that spot where your neck kind of just connects to your back. So it's that horrible, and you inch up like this. And your arms kind of lock. It's almost like a paralyzation for just a moment as this shocking pain goes rattling down your spine all the way into your tailbone.
I'd like to cast Healing Word.
What'd you say?
I'd like to cast Healing Word as an immediate action.
Oh, okay, that's like a reaction or something, or a healing word?
It's an immediate action.
Okay, so go ahead. Healing word?
Yeah, like Cadolin.
Cadolin.
Okay, so heal 6.
All right, so you get 6 hit points back there then, Sparrow.
Back to full health.
Oh, damn it. Wait a minute, you're back to full health? I hit you for 8 damage.
I still had temporary.
Oh, that's right. Awesome. Okay. All right, so that's it. The thug looks at after that. He's like, kill that goddamn bot! All right. So next, it is Duncan's turn. What was that?
Same position.
Fireworks on it.
Yeah, there's fireworks going on over here too.
Yeah, sorry guys, you're gonna be hearing fireworks. Somebody's setting up fireworks by my house, and nothing I can do about that.
God bless America.
So Duncan is up.
Sorry, just pulling up my sheet. Okay, 2 sword strikes on Smarty Pants here. Well, with advantage. Guy between myself and Luca.
Yeah, you have.
Sorry?
So you have advantage, yeah. I thought you were asking. You're breaking up a little. I'm sorry, so I can't hear you that well.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. Well, actually, with advantage, if you're attacking that thug, that does hit.
Okay. He takes 10 slashing. Is he still up?
Let's see. That was thug. It's thug 5. Okay, so thug 5. Hold on. Oh, he might still be up. Hey, he took 10 points of damage?
Yes, sir.
He's still up. You want to describe your hit, though?
This one, I'll hit him close to his heart. Chest shot.
So you hit him right there close to his heart, a slash. It's a nasty slash. It goes through his leather armor, and you can actually see a little bit of blood trickling out. All right, now it is. Is there anything else you wanted to do there, Duncan?
Hit him again.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead. That one hits too. Dave, you rolled the same roll twice.
Hello? I'm sorry, I just got a call from my family. I'll be quick. Guys, one moment.
No problem. So that brings you down to...
Is he still up?
He's still up, but he is like on. You could tell he looks at you with the sense. Give me an intimidation roll just by looking at him, because he's in a sense of extreme like.
Intimidation?
Just regular intimidation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So you look at him. You got your menacing. He's please no more. Please, I give in. Don't give up. What are you doing? You hear the boss yell, the rest of you, kill him too! Please, sir, I give up. Yield, sir. Let me leave. He throws down his weapon.
I say, run along.
All right, that thug jets out of there because he was down to nothing. And he
and
runs.
There's the other guy there?
What? Yeah, the other guy is still behind you, but this guy with his 1 hit point left decides to get the hell out of Dodge because he's an intelligent enemy, so he got the hell out of Dodge.
I'll take the defensive stance in front of him and sit tight. I'm sorry, I gotta answer this.
That's fine, go ahead, buddy. Real life is important, I understand it. Alright. So next it is Thug 5. And that was him, so he is gone. So now Thug 5 is gone. It's time for Thug Leader. All right, so now the Thug Leader. Watch it, boys. Here I come. He's able to move and position himself right here. He can't get over to space and everything. He doesn't have enough movement to get over to Sparrow and the Bard and all that, but he does have enough to get right next to Bale. And he's going to attack Bale. And I believe since you're on the ground, I have advantage, or you're stuck in that net.
Yeah.
You can thank your buddy Mako for that.
The rules lawyer.
Hey, I like it. We need those.
Rules advisor.
Yeah, I like that.
Doesn't
better.
have the negative connotation.
Look at that. As a bonus action, +2 bonus to the damage roll of its next. All right, so we're going to do that. Here we go. That hits within the next minute. So let's hope we hit. I have advantage, so.
Let's not hope.
Well, let's not hope. That's right. We'll hope we don't. Well, that one does hit, and it gets a +2 to damage roll, so that's a 7.
No, I actually have an armor class of 20.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't hit. No, we don't. For some reason, I thought that hit you. All right, next one.
Give me another.
Give me another. That one misses as well. You are the most, like, well-armored person laying on the ground I have ever seen.
Yep.
All right.
Half plate, shield, 14 dex, and defensive fighting all add up.
So as he's trying to come down with his mace, you're kind of just shifting your way on the ground, and he's thinking like, it's almost like whack-a-mole. Ah, stay still, you tiefling! Ah, he's just whacking everywhere and hitting, instead of hitting you, he's just hitting the net and everything else. So the thug leader's doing that, he's staying on you, and now it is Sparrow's turn.
So I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me, right in front of Silhouette as well, and I'm gonna hit with my rapier. 15.
That does hit.
And that's 12 damage.
And is
he down?
And you're hitting the one that is right
in front of me.
That's Thug 3. So Thug 3, how much damage did you do?
12 damage.
No, that one is not down.
Okay, so then I will attack with my use my bonus action to attack with my other rapier.
Okay.
25, and that's 8 piercing.
Woo, 25 damage? Or 8 damage. But you also get your
No, I only get sneak attack once, and I used it on my first attack.
Okay. So 8. All right, so total of what you got here?
So
8 more. Okay. All right, it is still up. Looking a little bit worse for wear, though.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. So you just you come with your rapiers, and how did you hit him? You want to just you're poking him.
I would like to think that I made an X and I just stabbed him like through his shoulders with both of them at the same time.
He screams in pain.
And then I turn to the one that's next to me on the side of me and I say, "You're next." And I smile.
I'll not be next. You be next, you little blue piece of shit.
You are blue, so. And that was in character. Please don't be offended. All right, so next is Silhouette's turn.
You're fine, yo. You're fine.
The Silhouette's turn.
So I'm just gonna do an all-out attack on him. Pretty much, I'm gonna do my attack and then using a key point to do flurry of blows, and then doing my extra.
All right, tack it up. Well, that definitely hits. 25. They both hit. Both of them hit. All right, and you were attacking the same one that Sparrow just attacked?
Yeah.
All right, it's down. You want to describe how you kill it?
So I as I'm sort of dancing around with him and he's just getting slower and slower, I'm just going to as he's sort of like slowing down and sort of tired, where I have an opportunity to sort of go close to him and then do 2 quick strikes with my sickle, sort of like jabbing into his skin and just sort of like making a really visceral noise of like shook. And then I kind of pull out the blade and just let him fall.
And then down. The other one's... Boss! Maybe we should cut a deal! Maybe we should... Come on, boss!
No! No, we can take them! We're not gonna die here, not by the hands of these filthy little maggots!
Boss, they've already got 3 of us, I don't know! All right, so they're all. You can tell they're kind of nervous now, wavering. Now it is Thug 4's turn, and he is right. That was one right behind Duncan. So, don't worry, boss. I'll take him out. I got this one. And he goes to attack you with his mace. It is a normal roll, not advantage. Ooh, I hit the wrong button, but still it's the same attack roll. All right, that would miss anyway, so it doesn't matter. And now we do another mace. All right, so both of them miss. All right, because I know your AC is a hell of a lot higher than 15. Boss, I can't hit him. He's moving too quickly. He's just swinging. These guys are getting tired. You see the sweat is pouring from their faces. They're huffing and puffing. They're used to people either giving up or a quick bash on the head. They're not used to long, drawn-out fights with adventurers. Boss, I really think we should let him go. What do you say? No! So, all right, so now...
I would have you be aware, a wise leader listens to his subordinates.
Do you want to try intimidating? When it gets to your turn, if you want to try intimidating the guys, you can do that and see if they jet. Who knows? But it's Bale Blueblood's turn right now.
All right, so rules as written for the restraint and your description of that net having some space, I'm going to punch my arm through one of those holes with my whip, bring it back, and I'm going to say, you wanted some treasure? Instead, I give you ill omen. And I will, as a bonus action, I will go ahead and use Hexblade's Curse, and then I will attack him.
Do it. I think we're still at disadvantage because you're in the net, right?
Yes.
So yeah, okay.
I take back the Hexblade's Curse because I want to use my bonus action for something else.
Okay.
I'm still attacking.
You got it. Go for it.
I'm just not using the here we go. Okay.
Do it, baby.
Disadvantage. Here it comes. Here we go.
No, that does not hit.
Okay.
So you go to you've already done your whack-a-mole. He's pissed off. And you get your whip out, go to hit him. It looks like you're not as fast and wise as you think with your little string toy there. Don't worry. Once we take down your friends, we'll get you. And he spits on you while you're in the net, the thug leader. And the spit smells really bad, and it's greasy and yellow.
I dodge it. I have an AC 20.
Give me acrobatics to dodge that spit, motherfucker. Give me acrobatics. 14 or above to dodge my spit.
14.
Oh, God. 10 or above to dodge the spit.
All that's
10.
platoon practice, I guess. All right.
10.
Here we go.
You better dodge my spit or you're getting yellow mucus.
All right. And this is not a saving throw, so there's no disadvantage.
Nope. Just roll it up. Oh, you dodged the spit. All right. So you dodge. And now big yellow goober sitting next to you. All right. So it is now Thug 3's turn. And that's the one standing right next to... If I got to go out, I'm going to go out swinging. And it goes to attack, I think the nearest person, I'm not looking right now, is Sparrow. Oh, not Sparrow. Oh, yeah, it is Sparrow. There's Sparrow. All right, so it goes to hit Sparrow. Hit the mace. First attack's a whiff. Second attack's a whiff. God, I've whiffed all night. All right, so he's just, this one is so tired, plus the fear, he's shaking as he's going, I don't want to die. I just wanted some money. Is that so bad? You should have just given it to me. And he tries to do like this cross slash attack where he can like catch you in the cross slash, but you, God knows how, you literally able to twist your body like that and swing around like that, dodging the whole cross strike that he was trying to get on you in some miraculous move of dexterity. And now it is Luca's turn.
Instead of trying to attack anyone, I think I'm gonna help out Bale, and Luca is going to hold out his hand, and like green veins form along it, and a small bubble of acid appears in his hand that he tosses onto the net to melt it.
Oh, to melt the net?
Yes.
You could also help him. I think you could, if you wanted to. If you want to just help, you could do that. Just letting you know that.
I also want to have enough movement to go around and help Scoop flank the other guy after this.
Okay, and that's a magic spell, so we need you to cast a...
It is not.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was. I thought you said acid. Sorry.
It is acid, but it's not a spell.
Ah, well then we don't need to worry about that. All right, so go ahead. And we melt
7
up...
acid damage on the net.
All right, so net melts away. Okay. I'm not going to be like, no, net has 50 hit points. The net it begins to like sizzle. Luckily, you do it in such a way where it does not actually hit Bale. The net kind of just begins to disintegrate and fade away as Bale's arms are able to now get free and he's able to get out the net.
Yeah, and then I'd like to move around to the guy on the other side of Scoop so we get flanking on him.
Gotcha. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Bill.
Perhaps you will be able to return the favor one day.
Count on it.
All right. So now it is Mako's turn.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and point at the bandit leader, stare him down, and be like, withdraw now or face a fate worse than death! And I'll ready in action to cast Phantasmal Force on him should he attempt an offensive action on his turn.
Okay. I can't remember what it does. I think it does like damage if he moves or something. I can't remember. So you got that. So now, is there anything else you want to do, Mako? That was just it, bud?
Yep. Ready in
All
action.
right. So now it is Thug 1's turn. And Thug 1 is going to...
And the camera just fell from vibrations. Sorry about that, stream. That was just me walking around and made the camera fall. Alright. Thug 1, he is right there, so he is going to try to attack.
All right, he's going to try to attack good old Sparrow again, because I guess that's the closest person to him is Sparrow, right? Let me see again. Yep, Sparrow. Sorry to be beating up on you tonight, Sparrow.
You know, it's fine. I'll get my revenge.
You're just so close.
I was just like, I'm fine.
And Silhouette's just hanging out like, hey, I killed some people. You're on your own. All right, so this first attack is a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah, just hits.
Mako, are you going to do your cutting words? No, I knew it.
I absolutely am.
I knew it was coming. All right.
I think you just stepped in something. Gross.
Oh! I stepped in dog shit! What the hell is going on? Oh, it stinks so bad. You see me starting to like wipe it on the burnt wood, like the pieces of burnt wood that are around, just like scraping his foot rather than, you know, and in the meantime, he's wildly not even looking at the attack, and it completely just whiffs and misses all over. And now he does another one. Are we gonna... There we go. Okay. Hope I didn't roll twice. All right.
No,
so
that
that one misses as well. He goes, the smell is so bad. He's just wildly just moving it all around, like flipping out, almost like he's just can't stand the smell. He begins to almost like it's like that dry retch. All right. So he's not doing anything. He's missing. And now it is Duncan's turn. think Duncan's might be muted again.
Down here. All right. So Luke and I are flanking this guy.
We're the other camera. We're fixing it, but you are right. He's fixing it now. You are right. Behind. You have advantage. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, because actually Luca said she wanted to get behind this guy. I'm sorry, I didn't put her behind.
This is the dude Luke has been punching. Doesn't matter. Smack him twice. Double attack with longsword.
We're having a. Give me 1 second, because the cameras here are falling down around the table. And they're giving us a little bit of an issue here. There we go. There's one, and there's one over here. It's giving us an issue. Okay.
That looks terrible.
He's fixing it. Okay. But yeah, you have advantage on the guy that is in the middle of you and Luca.
Okay, here we go. $17-12.
Oh, that hits. Definitely hits.
Okay. He's still up.
And that is number. He is number 4. Yeah, he's still up.
Well, you can have this too then. Well, I don't know if that hit.
That's a massive hit, though. 16 points, because that one hits him too. All right, so you want to describe your hit with your longswords? He's not dead, but still up.
Oh, because I have an action surge that I haven't used yet, and I'm going to, so it gives me an extra attack.
Please do not kill him.
What was that? I can't hear you.
Please do not kill him. This alleyway has seen enough death.
Oh, a little late for that, but I'll see what I can do. I'm going to fire off the action surge.
All right.
There we go.
Do it. Get him again. Get him again.
Now, this gives me an extra action. I have 2 attacks per action, right? So I can hit him twice more, or just once more.
I think it's just one more hit, if I'm not mistaken.
It's only one more hit with haste. Action surge you can do twice.
You can? Okay, I thought it was just one more. All right. Thank you. So 2 hits. Damn.
I will switch over to the flat of my sword out of deference to Luca. So hopefully he won't bleed out too much. Oh, I hit him clean.
that hit him. He's still up though, but he took some massive hits.
All right, then he can have another one.
Oh,
I hit this guy 4 times.
Damn. All right. He is looking. Wait, we can make a deal. We can make a deal. Wait.
Yield.
Wait.
All right, yield.
All right. See, he's kind of like beginning to cower. Hey, look. Please. I don't want any more trouble. I'll be out of here if you just let me go. Please. You coward! You coward! Fight to the last man! That's what the...
If he's taking off, then I'm going to take my action, my movement action. I think I'm looking.
Are you letting him go? That's the question. Are you letting him go? Or are you going to try for an attack of opportunity when he runs?
I'll let him go.
Okay, so he jets off then, down to his 1 hit point. How about you though, Luca? Do you let him go?
I would like to get an attack of opportunity to knock him out, but not kill him.
You told me not to kill him.
Again, I want to knock him out, but not kill him.
Not kill. Okay, do it, Luca. All right, you hit. He's down because there's no way you're not going to knock him out. All right, you don't even need to roll damage because no way you're going to roll less than 1.
Just sleepy time.
You see it?
Okay, can I move?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Is Bale still in the net?
No, Bale is out of the net. He is now out of the net.
I'm moving towards the gang leader, and I grin at him.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
you can move right behind Bale with your 6 movement points, because you'd have to move it, or you can move right here, which would be right next to the ladder. And right
All right,
next.
that's fine. I just look up and it's, I'm coming, sweetheart.
All me men might have gone, but I ain't going nowhere. No one's gonna say that I ran from a fight. No one. My name. Make sure you remember my name and tell it to everyone. It's Taserface.
Right. T-Face.
Taserface. And now it's the thug leader's turn. He goes to, let's see, who is he near? He's still near Bale, so he's gonna try to beat on Bale.
So he remembers that I'm still pointing at him and staring at him with my ready action, right?
But yeah, because you could. That's if he like makes a move or something, right? Or
If he does an offensive action, I'm gonna cast on him.
all right, so go ahead and cast. And that's not. Is that a magic spell though?
It is.
All right, so we'll have to do a quick thing. Go ahead as your. I see. Let's do the offensive action first, and then you'll do your spell. See what happens. He just tries to hit Bale twice with the mace again because Bale's right in front of him.
Well, the idea is I want to interrupt that. I want to cast him before he can actually hurt anyone.
Okay, you're trying. All right, let's do it like that then. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I just thought maybe it'd be either which way. All right.
92.
Okay, 92 is spell functions normally.
Great.
Now roll a 1d12 for me.
Roll a what?
A 1d12.
12. 10.
All right. All of a sudden, as you cast this spell, it kind of like the area around you kind of darkens, gets a little bit darker, and the rubble and the boulders start picking up into the air, and they begin pelting down on everyone, including the thugs that are left. What the hell is going on? What did you do, Bard? And these rocks begin flying, and everyone takes. Hold on. Everyone takes 2 points of damage from flying rocks. You know, these flying rocks are all over, just pelting you in the area now.
I have a request for the GM.
Yes.
Would you allow me to take double that to shield the unconscious guy from it?
Would you allow to do what?
Can I take double that damage in order to shield the unconscious guy next to me from it?
Yes, and for your kindness of human nature, give yourself inspiration.
Oh, nice.
All right, so you take 4 points of damage for your sacrifice, and you now
First
protect.
damage I took all fight.
Oh, shut up! You darn it! You're so quick. I couldn't hit you. You're like a. Oh, y'all are so quick. All right.
I'm a barbarian. I'm not quick. I'm chunky.
Yeah, you must be that what is they call a quick fat or something. I don't know. All right, so the thug leader he went now, and he takes his attack with 4 phantasmal force. He's going to take has to take it.
So I actually get my spell off.
Yeah, you do. You got it off. Its spell functions
He
normally.
gets to make an intelligence saving throw.
Let's see what happens. I ain't gonna beat that. I knew it. That 15 is high. All right.
Phantasmal force. He now believes his head is encased in a diamond globe full of black ink, and he believes he's suffocating, and he'll take 4 points of psychic damage that his brain registers as suffocation.
Can you just tell me? Just please say I find your lack of faith disturbing as I do this.
I find your lack of faith.
All right. So you got your Darth Vader move off on him, and now he got his. He's gonna do his attacks.
So his mind believes that his head is currently encased in a globe.
My head! You fucking bard! What did you do to me? I can't breathe. And he's coming up with his mace coming down. You would think that the spell would make me take disadvantage, but it doesn't, I guess. But you would think it would for that description trapped at your head in a globe. But whatever. All right, so the first attack goes off. 20 against Bale. Does that hit you, Bale? I don't think it does. I think Bale's muted again. Bale? You there?
I think he dropped out of the call.
Oh no!
But he did say his AC was 20.
Unfortunately, meets it, beats it.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. We got a 20. A 20. I hit it. What's your AC? Is 20, right?
It is. And
All
I'm
right,
going.
so that.
And I'm going to use a reaction spell. So let me first roll the percentage for the spell.
Yep, the D100.
Yes. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I'll have the Mako luck, but find out what happens. 61.
All right. Nothing occurs. No spell effect, but your spell knowledge or your spell slot is not lost.
Not lost. Okay. So
But
just
nothing.
do your damage.
It kind of just went away. All right, so it attacks going after you, and it hits the first one with 7 points of damage. Now the next hit, probably gonna miss. Ooh, just missed. All right, so the second hit's a whiff. My head. I can't breathe, but I can still. I strike. And he comes down with the first strike, and it comes out with his full weight, and he's able. You can't. The whack-a-mole isn't working this time, and oh no, you're not even in the net anymore. But he's able to hit the side of your hip, and it almost feels like he crushes your hip, but it doesn't. But you could feel the racking pain going even right up into your groin and just into your stomach. It almost gives you a sense of nausea. And then the second he goes to hit you with the mace again. He's just wildly slashing. I can't. And he kind of weakens a little, and it comes down and misses with the second strike. I'll kill you.
That first shot was pretty good. Hit me in the hip. Felt in my groin. Feeling kind of nauseous.
Good. All right, so now it's Sparrow's turn.
Hey, Bale, you still have your temporary hit points, right?
So as a matter of fact, I am now at my regular hit points thanks to you.
Wow.
I love you, Mako Lighter.
So I'm gonna
almost in an inappropriate way at this point.
I'm gonna turn to the guy right in front of me and do I hear Luca saying not to kill them?
I think you could hear Luca from the distance you're at. Yeah, you could hear Luca.
I'm gonna turn to the one in front of me and I'm gonna say, I guess it's your lucky day. And I'm gonna attack with my rapier, but like non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal. I think if you don't have unarmed strike, I think it's just like a normal hit and then your strength modifier for damage, if I'm not mistaken, for unarmed damage, whatever your strength modifier is.
Okay.
If somebody wants to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just like a straight attack and then like whatever your modifier is, and 1 point plus your modifier.
What are you asking about?
Unarmed with it's because she's not a monk. Wait, Space, are you a monk?
No, I'm attacking with my rapier.
Yeah,
So I want to hit it with the butt
weapons
of
and
the...
do non-lethal.
Yeah, so
But
you.
I don't think I hit anyway. I got a 9.
Yeah, you wouldn't hit anyway, but pretty sure at non-lethal, unless you're like a monk, it's just 1 point plus your strength modifier for damage. I could be wrong, but somebody will correct me later.
That's for unarmed.
Yeah.
But non-lethal you can do with any weapon.
Okay.
So now I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my second rapier.
Go ahead, do it.
24, and I'm going to use the... Oh, I can't use sneak attack. So it's only 4 slashing.
All right. So
No, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's Eric, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the gang leader within 5 feet or 10 feet of this of his ally right here? Because
ally or me?
No, hold on. I'm sorry, Eric. Tony, is the thug leader, is he within 5 feet or 10 feet away from this guy right here? That's in front of me.
I'd say he's actually closer to 10 feet.
So would I be able, because I have rakish audacity, I get to sneak attack when there is nobody else around us within 5 feet, right, Eric?
Then, if that's
I'm gonna post a spell on roll 20.
Yeah, if that's what it says, then yeah. I mean, that's
Rakish audacity from Swashbuckler.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
then
that's
I still get my sneak attack, so that's 14 damage.
Ooh. All right, and that was all right. Describe how you want. Describe it.
So I'm not trying to kill him because I hear Lucas say, "Don't kill them." After I already killed like 3 of them. So I'm gonna take my rapier and I'm gonna use the butt of it, and I'm just gonna smack him in the side of the face. And then when the first attack misses, I'm gonna try again with the second one. This time a little bit harder, and I'm gonna just knock him out.
He blindly kind of like,
it just falls over. And then the thug leader instantly at that moment throws down his weapon. All right, look, we can make a deal after all. I got plenty of stuff. Hey, maybe we could even work together. You're some tough adventurers here, huh? Nothing personal. You know how the world is, especially with things are there nowadays. Sometimes you got to do things to survive. I'm sure you understand. Come on, let's cut a deal, right? I didn't need those guys anyway.
He still thinks he's drowning in a globe of ink, though.
I'm drowning in a globe of ink, but let's make a deal.
So I'm gonna use my movement to just move up on the side of the thug leader, and that will end my turn.
Look, I got plenty of stuff that I can give you. I got no problem sharing me haul. No problems at all. Goodbye, could you please throat? Please. I swear I got plenty of treasure. Stuff you use. If I die, you won't know where it's at. Come on. What do y'all want to do? He's begging, telling you he's offering his stash of stuff. At this moment, I'll just go down. Everybody tell me what they want to do. Sparrow, what do you want to do with him?
I kind of want to kill him, but I'm more interested in his treasure, so I will stand down.
Silhouette, what do you want to do?
Since it looks like the party doesn't want to kill them, I'm going to just relax my stance and put my weapons away. And if there's any sort of calm or quiet spot, I'm just going to walk over and sit down.
All right. Bale, what do you want to do?
Tried to warn you. This whip, it's not just a toy. I have a pact with it. When I draw it, it needs blood.
Wait!
Ilmater, forgive me!
And gold, riches, gold!
He does Hexblade's curse, and I will attack him.
All right, so let's see what everybody else wants to do at that point. Luca, what do you want to do? You're seeing
I'm
him.
going to ask if I can do another interception and get in the way of the whip.
You can. I guess what we'll do is I'm trying to see how we can do it.
Are we sure that? I mean, can I just swing the whip? I mean, that's a pretty quick action, right?
That's true.
Well, I mean, we have initiative order. We can just maintain it.
Yeah, that's true too. That's very true. So technically, then I was going down the initiative order. It would be Bale getting to attack before you, Luca. Then, so that would be the fair way to do it. So yeah. So Bale, you get your attack off on him. So we'll just do that. Bale, go ahead and attack with your thing as he's begging. You obviously got advantage because he's on his knees begging. Please, I got treasure. Gold.
I am also on the opposite side of him. I'm behind him.
All right.
Or on the side of him.
Are you gonna try? You want to attack him too? I thought you
Does
were
that
just.
mean I
No,
could
no, no,
advantage?
no. No. Yeah, I've just moved there. I'm not gonna attack him, but I just moved there, so we will be flanking.
All right.
Okay,
So,
so here you go.
all right. You definitely hit.
All right. So he takes from my divine smite, which I use a spell slot, which is a cleric. Well, it's a paladin power anyway. 18 plus 3 for the X-Blade's curse, and it takes 4 points of damage from my whip.
All right. So he
That's
took a.
22. Oh, and I did thunderous smite. Right? Remember, I loaded that up, so I do 2d6 more damage.
Oh, we'll do it. Roll it.
10 more points.
All right. Well, he's dead. He's done. He's gone.
Please
All
wait. Wait. Not please.
And that's you see the you want to describe how your whip gets him and what it does to him when it kills him.
Yeah, so the whip comes back and it still has those vibrating effects from the thunderous smite. And I strike down, and at first the whip that has barbs in it. It sticks to his flesh, and at that time the thunderous smite kind of explodes, and shockwaves of parts of his body kind of shoot out, as well as a beam almost of holy light emanates from my same arm and carries into him, and his eyes glow white. And I pull the whip out, and as I do, more chunks of flesh and blood come out. And then the strangest, weirdest effect of all of this is that some of the blood that comes from his body gets sucked into the whip.
Oh, that is cool. All right.
All right.
Well-
What the hell was that?
Ah,
Seriously, Bale.
Oh man, Blue. It's nothing like the old days, isn't it?
it is not what I wanted.
I mean,
And he's
Luca,
gonna-
back me up on this one, but I don't know if we can adventure with someone like you. That was
Let me just
Holy-
say,
Are you
Like-
sure that's
let me just say, you are lucky to have someone like Blue on your team.
but look what he just did.
Yes, I saw. And I just killed 3 people myself. So
I tried to warn him.
Not like that, you didn't.
Uncle.
Ah,
I
will
mean,
this
you-
ever become a problem?
I mean,
Only-
what,
only against our enemies.
What?
I
enemies,
struggle.
allies?
What
Does it
about
matter?
enemies who yield? Just out of curiosity.
What was the question?
He yielded.
I could not help myself. This whip is called torment. It torments me, not just my enemies.
Well, get rid of it.
If I
you
do, I
can't help
die.
yourself, you can't be trusted. And if you can't
Oh.
be trusted,
That's a rather horrible situation to be in. I just want to point out, killing people who yield is really bad. I mean, bad form, Bale. Very bad form.
Bad form.
As long as it does not turn against us, 'tis a mean of survival.
I can feel a sickening in my stomach from El Mater's displeasure. I know this.
Oh, we should work on getting rid of that damn thing. I don't accept anything about, oh, I'll die if I get rid of it. That's rubbish.
Ben,
Some witch told you that or some nonsense.
I've tried. It
My
will
friend,
kill.
Bale, the quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. You cannot kill people who yield.
If I could gain more power from El Mater, I can stop myself with my warlock. Blood is strong. But I seek to redeem myself. That's why I'm here. He tried to kill us. He was not an innocent babe. But I did not want to do this.
this is not what redemption looks like.
Ben, I have a few things to say to you. Many of us here are not innocent. But if what you say is true and you cannot control this, perhaps you can try to target it at someone else.
I seek to control this. Continue, Luca.
if this happens again, and your whip is thirsting for blood, you have my permission to use it on me, provided I am not completely wounded.
What are you even saying? It's madness.
I'm saying I would rather sacrifice my blood than one of someone who has surrendered.
That would satiate torment. But I seek to stop this. I know what we all saw was horrible. I know what I did was wrong.
It is a temporary solution.
Okay, let's say, Bale, you go to sleep tonight, and I grab that whip of yours and throw it down a well. Tell me how that plan isn't going to work.
I threw it off a cliff, and I would have died if I had not crawled down as I turned into this nearly lifeless, skinless. It kills me if I take this away. I tried.
It is true. Time and time again, I've watched him get rid of the thing.
So, if I understand it right, sorry to interrupt, Sparrow. If you draw it, you have to draw blood?
Not always, but this thing has a power over me at times. It had been building.
I'm going to get back to you on this. I have some ideas.
I welcome them.
Mako, let's consult.
Perhaps another weapon, an alternative. You can keep the whip on you, but not use it.
I have to draw it. It is the only weapon I'm allowed to use.
That poses difficulty.
But you don't know me from before. I was an animal. I was evil. Things are improving in spite of his body parts hanging off of half of you. My goal is to redeem myself and to do good and to rid myself of the power this whip has over me. It's that or I die, and if I die, I've done more evil than good, and that cannot be.
Well, you're kind of moving backwards and forwards here. Taking down alley thugs is a good thing. Murdering them when they surrender is bad. Bad.
I understand.
So you see
I'm
why
with
this
you.
is
You're right, Duncan. You're right, Mako. You're all right. Sparrow understands me. She knows my story. I've tried to explain my goals to you. I seek more power from Ilmater. I seek forgiveness. I seek strength. The strength to keep this whip at bay, to keep me from doing things like that. This is not who I have to be. This is who I am now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
I whisper to Mako, we're going to get rid of that thing, right?
Oh,
Good.
definitely. Definitely.
Absolutely. Right.
Well, he'll die trying.
Or maybe we just listen to him.
As long as the weapon does not turn on us,
It won't.
it doesn't matter to me.
I've traveled with Bell for a very long time. And as many times, as many opportunities that he had to attack me with that, I watched him fight and struggle and basically kill himself in order not to hurt people.
I understand his situation better than most, I assume. I'm willing to help him on his path of redemption, no matter how long it takes.
Nice.
And Luca's gonna walk back to the guy at the end of the alley that was knocked out and sort of just sit him up.
All right.
And I'm sorry.
No, so go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put away my rapiers and I'm going to smack the unconscious guy that I knocked out earlier.
Okay. So we're going to be waking up the unconscious guys. All
And
right.
having a talk.
All right. Well, we're going to have to hold off then on that talk for the next session because it is 10 o'clock, a little bit past 10. And that was our first fight of the new season versus the Thugs. Went pretty exciting. Everybody had a good little battle there. Of course,
Amazing
they killed
session,
the
guys.
Thugs.
Proud of you.
What'd you say?
I said amazing session, guys. Proud of you.
Thank you.
We had some really fun RP. That was great.
Yeah, that was a really.
So, yeah.
Love you.
I made some arts in the chat with a couple of pictures while we were playing.
Oh, you're the best.
I want to let everybody know that we were supposed to be on Facebook Live tonight, but for some reason it's not working. JC is trying to figure out. We're going to have that.
It looks like it is. I'm not too sure. Eric, did you see it? I saw you made a comment.
Yes, it's working, and Todd confirmed that it's working.
Okay, so it is working because I saw that text at 8:44, Eric, and I got scared. All right, so thank God that's working. So hopefully all our Facebook fans and our YouTube fans and everybody else that's watching this live, hopefully everything went good. We had one camera fell down, but that's something crazy happens to us like that every stream. That's just the charm of our stream. I'm almost starting to think. So yeah, thank you. We highly suggest again that you go check out. And this isn't just me again saying it. I mean, I really like that site. I've been going there for over a year before me and Todd and Eric and all of us really started getting talking and getting together here to kind of partner up. And so yeah, thank you. You should definitely check out the Dungeons & Dragons, or actually say D&D created table designs. You will get a lot of inspiration. And they don't just have Dwarven Forge too. On that page, it has Dwarven Forge. I think I've also seen wizard, the warlock tiles. I think that I don't use those, but I know what they are. I think I saw somebody posting pictures up there of them as well. So you're not just going to get Dwarven Forge inspiration. You're going to get inspiration on minis, inspiration on how to build, inspiration on, people starting to write things. And if you have questions hey, I'm just getting into this whole scenario, don't feel as if you have that, this page, the D&D creative table designs is only for experienced people. I mean, it's not like that at all, man. All these people are really cool. You just go ahead and shout out your questions, whatever it is you want to know, and you'll probably get an answer within just a few seconds. These people love helping people out, especially if you're like, what kind of terrain should I buy? I mean, they're chomping at the bit to answer those questions. So yeah, check them out, and you'll see me up there and a whole bunch of other people. Also, of course, check out our social media pages. Our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm going to start doing more TikTok videos, but check all those out and join our Discord if you can. We get up there. You can talk to the cast, make suggestions for the streams, things that you think we should buy when we get the money. And yeah, just get up there and you can hang out with us on Discord. Also, don't forget, we have the other streams going on. We've got Panda Minium on bi-weekly Sundays at 7:30. We've got Nerdbauchery and Friends on Mondays, every Monday at 7 o'clock. And we're now going to be starting our Pulsar. We just finished up Baldur's Gate 3, and now we're doing a space, kind of cooperative space game, which is going to be really crazy. I can't decide if I'm going to be the pilot or the engineer. I don't know. Maybe science officer. We'll have to see. And then, of course, we also have bi-weekly Fridays. We have the Evil Team, and they're playing the Doom of Daggerdale. And when they're finished with that, I think we're going to be moving on to a completely homebrew module that I've written, and they're just going to be moving off into that. So it actually will now be, I'm thinking, as long as I don't die having to write all this stuff all the time and set it up, work myself into the grave while working another job, we'll have two separate stories. We'll have the Shadowdale, and then we'll have, the working title I have is the Undead Army of Faerun. So you'll get to see the evil army, how they do. And if you watch the Stefan stream, you actually got to see the first session of that module that I'm writing, the Undead Army of Faerun, or might change the title. That sounds so generic. But yeah, check us out for that. You'll see all that cool stuff. We also are going to be starting, hopefully, another stream with Eric eventually. That might be a little bit off into the future. Hopefully I didn't call his name out too much right there. But yeah, he'll be starting something.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool. And that's going to be, I believe, a 1E game. So I'm really excited because I love old school Dungeons & Dragons. It's so intense. So I'm really excited to be playing that. I'll be breaking out Tonan, I'm pretty sure, my Barbarian again. I'm trying to think. And also, of course, don't forget to check out, Reaper miniatures. As you see, I use a lot of minis, a lot of Reaper. You can see the picture of them below the logo and click right on there. They support us really. They're really great. And all our supporters are awesome. They help us out. Again, you got D&D Creative Table Designs. We got Reaper Miniatures. We got Troll Lord Games. And Troll Lord, man, that guy just writes freaking on and on and on. He writes forever. I mean, if you click on their site and check it out, you'll have enough adventures to the day you die. So, I mean, it's awesome, the stuff. And like during our giveaways for the Stefan and Nate game, they promoted a lot of their stuff, and they support us, and of course provide a lot of the giveaways, and also stat trackers as well. James Bramblebeard, or Alistair Bramblebeard, James used to play in the Good Group, and he still likes us and everything else, and he wants to support us, even though he's not able to play with us anymore. So he's going to be providing us with free stat trackers that we'll be giving away to you guys, the audience, every once in a while. So stay tuned. You never know when we'll be doing a giveaway. You never know when you'll get some free Reaper minis, free Troll Lord game stuff, and of course free stat trackers. So yeah, check us out. Check out our streams. Check out the Facebook pages. Check out Dungeons & Dragons Creative Table Design. And I think we're out. And thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you to all the followers tonight. Thank you to Patreon supporters. Patreon is going to be getting some really cool free stuff. I'm going to be giving my Patreon supporters, instead of having to, purchase a module or anything like that, my Patreon supporters, whoever decides, will get a free copy of every session of the module that I write for the homebrew module. So the Patreon supporters will get private access to those adventures and be able to run those adventures at their house themselves. But you have to be a Patreon supporter to get that. All right, so we will see you all later. Join us, I think it's a pretty sure Sunday is Sunday, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Everybody say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And I think we're out.
Bye.